Hello everybody, welcome back to Kato's Up stream of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. I know we're starting a little bit early. I just had an opening in my schedule and was like, you know what, I could sit around for an hour and a half and then start streaming. Or we could just go for a little bit longer. I mean, this is a super long game anyway, so, you know, folks that'll come in at 4 will still have plenty of Baldur's Gate to watch. So yeah, let's get started. Let's jump right in. So we've got,
Yes.
just in case you missed last time or want the recap or whatever, we, our adopted father, Gorion, who was a person at the Candlekeep Library, which is like a little fortress city, that has it's famous for its library. They took their ward, me, Catman, and fled because some danger was coming to get us, I guess. I mean, there were a couple people that tried to murder us in town, so that wasn't great. But so we fled, and then we didn't even last the night before Gorion got ousted by a big dude in a big old helmet, big old, like, horned helmet thing. Yeah, so we fled, we took his advice and went to the Friendly Arm Inn, which is where we are now. And we met up with our buddies, not our buddies, but, like, his buddies, Jaheira and Khalid. That's their names. Along the way, we met up with our childhood friend Imoen, who is our rogue. And then we met up with these two total psychopaths. There's Montaron and Zar, I guess. We're gonna call him Zar. I don't know how that name's supposed to be pronounced. But yeah, and they're nutso, so we definitely want to dump them as soon as we possibly can, but, you know, they're okay. It's better to have them along for now and just kind of piss them off. They're evil characters, which is why we want to get rid of them, because in this game, in Baldur's Gate, and in many of the Infinity Engine games, if you do not roleplay along with, like, your partner's alignments, they will start to get mad at you, and the good characters will just leave, but the evil characters will often just try and kill you in the middle of battle. It's great. It's really fantastic when you start a fight, and then all of a sudden your wizard is actually just, like, tossing fireballs back at you. But that's what happens, so we just want to dump them, and we'll be fine. Honestly, even if they fight us right now, we'd probably be okay. I mean, this guy's got 4 health. You know, 1 hit and he's down. And Montaron, I know Zar is a mage. I think Montaron is a... What is he? He's a fighter thief, so... Yeah, he'd be more of a threat. I don't know. So I'm just gonna, like, get in the map right now of Friendly Arm Inn. All explored and whatnot. We do have a quest to do. We have to find a ring, a flaming ring thing for this woman who wants us to get it from, I believe, some goblins or orcs or something. One of those evil fantasy races. Yeah, and I know where they are. They're just, like, kind of out and about around over there. So we'll go check it out, because I think we're doing pretty all right. As far as equipment and stuff goes, we just rested, so everyone's fully healed, and I believe Zar has spells memorized. Yeah, so we've got a couple Larlock's Minor Drains, which isn't the best spell, but it'll do. It'll do this early on. We have Jaheira's got some Cure Wounds and Entangle. Yeah, I'd definitely change those. Next time before I rest, I need to remember to change those. I think they're the only ones... Yeah, they're the only ones with any kind of magic. So, at some point, we want to find a Shaman, because that sounded super cool. Shaman is one of the added classes to Baldur's Gate from the original. It's new to Enhanced Edition. And it sounds sweet. It sounds like you have to, like, dance, basically, and summon creatures that will fight for you. Which I know later on Jaheira gets some abilities to summon woodland creatures and stuff, summon people to fight for her. And it's definitely one of the best abilities in the game. Because having additional meat shields is amazing in this.
You spoke at me.
I do not want... okay, I do want you to melee. Yeah. So right now, I'm kind of like... If these two die, I don't really care that much. It's not the end of the world. I don't want anybody else to die. And this isn't like 5e where there's death saves and stuff. If they hit 0, they're dead. So I have to be really careful, especially at this low level. So let's... I don't want to get him in melee range. I do want to switch him to ranged at some point, but I don't think I have a ranged weapon for him right now. No, so he'll have to melee for right now. Oh, sweet. Oh. That was easier than I thought it would be.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
You're a queer fellow.
Best voice.
What now, I wonder?
I just love...
Where
It's just,
to now? Yes. What now? Of course. Yeah.
that voice just makes me so happy. So yeah, if you've never played a game with real-time with pause before, it probably looks really weird. Basically, the game operates behind the scenes like it's turn-based. Every character goes through rounds, and then every round they can make a move, and whether that's like preparing a spell or something else, you know, is up to you. But what the heck was that? I have no idea what that was. That was weird. Yeah, so behind the scenes it works turn-based, but like it doesn't slow down or pause for us. So the game doesn't automatically do that anyway. So what's happening there is if you do not select something for your person to do, for a character to do, they'll just sit there, or they'll follow certain very automated, like very basic AI scripts. And some of those are fine, like fighter, you know, if you have a fighter, you can pretty confidently just tell them to fight, like, and they'll just run up and attack, and that's usually what you want them to do anyway. Oh boy. Okay, we're not doing that.
Destroyer of worlds.
But if you want to be more tactical, which you pretty much need to do in this game, if you want to survive at all,
Hardly worth my time.
you need to pause the game and issue commands. Just like I'm doing now.
This better be good.
Fine having him go up and attack.
Servant awaits.
And Jaheira, she's got her quarterstaff. I think we determined I mean, she doesn't have Shillelagh, unfortunately, which is what I'd prefer her to have. But that's just, yeah, that's where we're at. Okay.
Something troubling you?
Now that he's safely out of the way, nice, perfect. Spells this early on are super, super powerful, but we don't have very many of them. So that's why I keep having to move him, because of the AI, he's like, oh, I guess I'll go and attack now. My 4 health, oh, he leveled up, actually. That's awesome. You know, but my really low health wizard, who's like got a dagger or something, he's like, yep, I'm going for it.
I'm gone.
And that'd be bad, because, yeah, 1 good hit and he's down. So we definitely don't want him to.
Yes.
I don't want to give items to the evil people, just in case. They shouldn't betray us this quickly, but you never know. So I don't know what that system's based on. If there's, like, if they can only betray you after you've done certain things, or if it's just, like, a matter of time. I don't know. But I don't want to give them items because they will take those items. Actually, I think if we kill them, we get all their items back, but, you know, just in case they decide this time, you know, we're playing, we're actually just gonna leave. Oh, he had... It was like a temporary thing. Is that what Larlock's Minor Drain does? Maybe that spell works differently than I thought it did. Oh, if the mage goes over his maximum hit point total with the spell. Okay. Okay. So it can increase their health above their max. I didn't realize that spell did that. That's actually much better than I thought it was then. I mean, it's a low level one. It's only 4, so it's really good now. It doubles his health, but like, you know, level 2 or 3, it's going to be useless. But that's okay. That's good to know. I guess we'll keep that then. We'll keep that. I didn't realize the spell was that good.
Incessant noise. 'Tis such a pain behind the eyes.
Zara's just like losing it. Okay. So we still don't have range. Yeah, I mean,
Something
we just want Zara to hang out back here. Wrecked.
Where to now?
My blade will cut you down to size.
One strategy, I think I talked about this last time on the stream, but I do want to reiterate. One strategy, if you are planning on playing Baldur's Gate for the first time, and you know, you're new to D&D, you're new to 2nd edition, which is bonkers and ridiculous, and you're just like, I don't know what to pick, I don't know what to do, I want to, you know, make sure I can get through the game. Make your characters all have at least some proficiency, or as many as you can at least. Have some level of proficiency with bows, and or some kind of ranged weapon. You know, if it's not bows, give them darts or slings. It doesn't really matter, but make sure they all have range. And yeah, because if you have 6 people all attacking an enemy with ranged weapons, chances are you're gonna kill that enemy before it even reaches you. And if you don't, then just switch over to a melee weapon. You can switch weapons in this game without any penalty or anything. It doesn't take any time. So just switch over to a different melee weapon, and then just engage melee and move your dedicated archers and stuff further away. It's totally fine. But that is by far the best way to get through most of this game and like a good portion of Baldur's Gate 2. At some point, that strategy stops being quite as effective, and you will have to learn some more like kind of intense strategies. Use magic more frequently, all that. But you'll pretty much get through this entire game, except for a few battles near the end. You'll probably have trouble with just on that strategy alone. But it's not going to hurt you. I mean, that's the thing. Like, having that set up is never going to hurt you. You can always just adjust to something else. You know, I'm not saying, like, you know, turn all your wizards into dedicated archers. That would be a terrible, terrible idea. But just make sure they have some kind of range. I actually, the first time I ever played this game, I didn't realize till later that this was really dumb, but I actually had Khalid here. He used darts, which are like the weakest weapon in D&D. They do a really tiny amount of damage. They're just super cheap, and there's no real reason to use them. But they were what I found first, so I gave him darts. And it was actually, he was one of my best characters. He was absolutely fantastic.
Of course.
Yes.
Alright, so we actually picked up the ring while we were out hunting those guys. So we're giving it back to her. You know, I thank you. This ring was a gift when I set out on my own. Couldn't bear the thought of some smelly old hobgoblin having it. You're a good sort, and I'll say so to anyone who asks.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Where to now?
So, I mean, it increases our reputation.
A simple task, Don.
You do have a reputation system in this game.
Orion would
It's,
be proud of your
I
action.
actually don't really know the extent of how much it's used. But basically, it's just like, it's like a good evil thing. You get plus points, plus reputation if you do good things. You do minus if you do bad things. And I think you can go into the negatives. Yeah, there we go. Reputation average. I'm not really sure what it does, but I usually play a good character of some kind, so In these games, a lot of times I find good characters are a lot more fun than evil, because a lot of times if you're going to play an evil character, you wind up being like, you know, no, I'm not going to take your stupid, dirty quest. And then you just don't get as much gameplay. So, like, I don't know. I like doing all the quests. Yeah, so I'm just looking through. I'm kind of reminding myself also what I can do and what I'm good at. Yeah, see, I have dart proficiency. I think I had one extra point that I literally had to use and couldn't. There was nothing useful to put it in. Cool, cool. Cool. Yeah. So armor class, we talked about before how armor class, it's actually better to have lower armor class, not higher. So having +2 is actually worse than having -2. Because 2nd edition is weird. So she's got really high dexterity. Do I have any 18? Oh, I have a 19. Never mind. I have a better dexterity. Okay. I want to see, do I have any extra bows or darts, honestly, anything? I don't think I do. I don't think I've fought any ranged enemies yet. Yeah. I might just go buy some, because I do have enough money. Longbows and stuff are super cheap. And I don't know what he's actually proficient in. Yeah, he's got a proficiency in longbow. Sweet. And it's just 1 level. If you're used to 5th edition, I know we talked about this last time, but as a reminder, if you're used to 5th edition D&D, you are either proficient in something or you're not. But in most other editions and many, many other tabletop systems, there's different levels of proficiency, and you gain different amounts of bonuses and stuff. So this uses that, where there are, I believe, 5 levels of proficiency. Yeah, sweet, I can just buy stuff. Okay, gotta sell a bunch of this crap. I'm gonna keep that longsword for right now, because I might want to use it. But I don't need any of this leather armor. I don't need a bastard sword. I don't need this gem. I'm gonna buy 101? 101 gold for a longbow? That's nuts. I did not realize they were so expensive. I guess that's why I use darts. See, there's darts. Whatever. At least arrows are super cheap. Okay. So let's give 1 to Khalid. No, use us. Use that. Ah. Yeah, I'll just select it on the other screen. Okay, I can move those up. We can sell these. If you're like me, when you play most games, you... Sorry, I like lost my train of thought. You like hoard gems and stuff because you're like, I might need this later. Like, I don't know, maybe this is useful for something. Just sell all your stuff here. There's no reason to keep it. I'm gonna give him a helmet. Helmets don't do that much, but they do block against critical hits. So it doesn't hurt anything to have it. And you'll get other helmets throughout the game that look different. I don't think any of them give any special stats. That's not true. I'm sure there are magic ones later. But like a non-magical helmet is always going to do the same thing. I still don't have anybody that has identify, but I think I might be able to talk to the innkeeper and get him to identify that. And I can sell this stuff. Why am I holding on to all these weapons? Does anybody need a longsword? He's got a short sword. Why does he have a short sword?
This better be good.
He's only proficient in short sword. Okay. I guess because he's part thief, that's probably why. That's weird. So he's the only other one that can use it, because Khalid already has one. Yeah, so I'm just going to sell all this crap. Like, I don't need to keep any of this. I'm going to give that to Khalid right now. There you go. See, now it wants to switch over. Oh, that's why it wouldn't equip it, because he didn't have any arrows. So it's like, I can't do anything with this. That makes sense. I definitely don't want him to have that. Let's have Jaheira be my pack mule.
Yes.
Gotta love this music.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
Do I need a bastard sword? Does that... Might take a look at that. I realize I deselected it last time, saying, like, I'm gonna take a look at that. Doesn't do anything, no. Okay. It kind of weirds me out sometimes when the rings have names, and I'm just like, wait, is that a special ring? Like, is there something with it? But no, magic items in this game are blue. That's unidentified items. Pretty sure magic items have some kind of color to them to show that they're magical. I could be wrong about that now that I'm thinking.
Nature's servant awaits.
I'm gonna do that. Yay for inventory management! It's the best time! Inventory management forever! Yeah! Alright, there was a... Where's the bastard sword? Oh, that one. Are these all bastard swords? Yes, they are. Okay, 2d4. So it's one-handed, requires that strength. How much is this? 1d8. So we talked about this before. Damage is determined by, like, the first number is how many dice, and the second number is the type of dice. So this is one 8-sided dice, meaning essentially if you just have one dice, there's an even chance between 1 and 8. Like, you can get any number between 1 and 8. 2d4 means you are rolling 2 4-sided dice, which means your minimum is 2. Your maximum is still 8. And I'm not totally sure. I feel like that's a higher average. So that might be better. Maybe I'll use a bastard sword instead. I mean, I guess I use a bow right now anyway, but... Who else can use this? Khalid can use this. I think I'll do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm still not super great with dice averages. I generally know the averages when we're dealing with a small amount of dice, but... Well, like 1. More than that, and I start to be like, oh, wait a minute. I think I can still give that... No, he can't identify. I think there's somebody else in this town that can, though. I think I can give that longbow to... Yeah. Monteron or whatever. Oh, he's already got one. Oh, good. I'm so glad I wasted 101 gold buying him something he already has. Okay.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
Okay, well now let's stock up on arrows then. So that we only have regular arrows right now, so there's not much point in me combining them up.
is open to all who behave themselves.
Later on, I'll want to stack them, just to make sure. Because we will get some, like, +1, I think +2 arrows before this game's over. Okay, and then he's got 80, so we're good. And they're both melee only. What can she use? Can she do anything ranged? She can do a sling. I might give her a sling right now. Journal updated. I didn't do anything other than... That's weird. I didn't do anything other than just buy stuff. Whatever. So for slings, you gotta make sure you're buying bullets. And just for right now, because, whoops. Just for right now, it's much better when people are ranged, because there's very few enemies this early in the game that use ranged weapons. And it just keeps your people safer. And she can always switch back to her quarterstaff anytime. So the only one that's stuck on this is him. Can he use anything? He just has proficiency with dagger. Yeah, because I want him using range stuff, or magic stuff anyway.
Where to now?
Okay.
Of course.
You must gather your party before
Simple
venturing.
You
task.
must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
You are welcome here in Glitter Gold's side.
Thank you. So we haven't walked in here before, but she can identify. She can also bring our people back to life if they do die, but it is super expensive. Okay. Belt of Antipode. So, trimmed in the fur of a polar bear, this sturdy belt is tooled with images of blue moons and white ice flows. The wearer is immune to all cold-based effects, but suffers double any fire damage. That's not that great. I don't really know what I'm getting into, so it's kind of hard for me to say, like, yes, I want to deal with double damage. It doesn't have a color. I thought it did. So I don't know. I'll keep that on me for now, just in case we go into a place where we know they're going to deal cold damage, but I don't think I want to just equip it, because I'll forget that it's there, and then my person will die from a fireball. And I don't want that. Alright, let's save it. There we go. So I think we're good at the friendly arm. I don't think there's any other side quests that we super need to do. So let's go down to the city that actually both these two groups wanted to go to. I don't remember the name. I think it's Nashkel. But we want to go and investigate the iron shortage, because there is an iron shortage going on around everywhere, I guess. And it's causing banditry to pick up and be a real problem. So we're going to go down. Jahira and Khalid want to investigate that. I don't remember why these two want to go there. Maybe our journal says. They wish to go to Nashkel. Yeah. They didn't say. They just want to go there. Okay, that's fine. It's kind of where we want to go anyway. We have heard rumor. I don't think we've talked to anyone who's explicitly said it, but there have been rumors around that you can't get into Baldur's Gate right now. That nobody's being allowed in. So we can't get in there anyway.
I must.
Correct. Okay, let's actually split these guys up a little bit. There we go. Right. And that's why you like ranged weapons in this game, because you can just shoot them before they even get to you.
And the rivers run
Ooh.
red.
Stop touching me!
Yeah, see, look, he got hit by that and almost died. Is she healing him automatically? is. Interesting. I think I want to change your script because I don't think I want...
Authority figure.
I mean, I definitely did want her doing that point, but I don't think I want her doing that automatically. You know what? I'm just gonna set her to none. I don't think I want her doing anything automatically, and I definitely need him to not be doing anything automatically. Okay.
Where it's done and done.
For the fallen!
These are kobolds. If you're familiar with modern kobolds, kobolds actually look different in almost... He's just gonna, like, rant to himself. Kobolds look different in almost every edition of D&D. They look just wildly different from the last editions. So if they don't look like the kobolds you're used to seeing pictures of, that's why. There's not really a set way that kobolds look. We already investigated that. I don't know who that is. Handout?
Hey,
Is he gonna ask for money? Must dash to Baragost, I must. Governor Keldath must be told of the extra troops being sent his way. Baragost is to be garrisoned in case of Omnian attack, though Omn has denied such intent. Of course they would deny it. The snakes! Make way for the messenger! Dude, you were just sitting there, like, not moving. Whatever. Thanks for giving me exposition. Alright.
What do you need?
Gallin Vend. Need directions? You seem a friendly sort, so I thought I'd offer my services as a guide. What do you need from the town of Baragost? Oh, certainly, if you could direct me to an affordable inn, I would much appreciate it. We have many inns for the frugal adventurer. The Red Sheaf has basic rooms, though the clientele is a touch rowdy. There are also the Burning Wizard and the Jovial Juggler, which also have finer suites. The Red Sheaf is near the center of town, as is the Burning Wizard. The Jovial Juggler is a bit further along and sits on the southern edge of the city. I need some well-made weapons and armor. Do you have a good smithy? We have the best smithy in all the realms. Tarom Thunderhammer blah blah runs the Thunderhammer smithy in the eastern side of town. He has a few exceptional items as well, though you could also check Feldepos Sin. They carry trophy items, though you would best be rich as kings. Feldepos Inn is in the west, closer to the south edge of town. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, simple task.
I love RPGs where they just have somebody who just sits there as a guide. Like right at the start, they're like, "Hello, I'm here. I just sit at the town entrance and tell people where things are." Okay, bye. Especially in the middle of the night. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but this game actually does have a day-night cycle. Yeah, so it's right now, it's 2 a.m., so... That dude's just hanging out in the you know, entrance to town at 2 in the morning, waiting for people to come by. Just checking, filling out the map a little bit while I'm up here so I don't have to come back. There's nothing there. Let's just barge into random people's homes at 2 in the morning. Hello! My adventuring party would like to hang out.
Well, of course.
Mother said not to talk with strangers.
Ah, you scared me. I wasn't taking anything honest. I was just checking out the house, that's all. Someone's got to watch over the place, because I am sure they will come back. The Greycarts only went to Baldur's Gate to visit, and they should be back already. I'm gonna wait right here till they do. Like, right here? Like, you're just gonna stand right here? Oh, okay. Cool. I don't know if he's gonna get mad at me if I try stealing from this. Hey, Emoen.
You're a queer fellow.
What now?
done
A
this.
simple task.
What you want? I'm gone.
I think it's this. Yeah, thieving. Yeah, there we go. Let's wait. A lot of times it's good, in these games because you do get experience points for it. A lot of times it's good to have Imoen just go up and unlock things, even if you don't plan on stealing anything from it. It's not much experience, and that 10 gets split up amongst all 6 of the people. So it's really not much, but if you do that with a lot of different things, you just go into people's houses and unlock stuff, it can add up.
Where to now? A simple task.
And I don't think anybody cares. Like, they care if you steal things. I don't think anybody cares if you actually unlock things.
Done.
I could be wrong. We'll find out. We'll find out later. Oh, that boy didn't seem to care at all that I was stealing 86 gold from this. Oh. Who the heck is that?
Yep. This way.
Ugh. Lockpicking sucks because we're level 1. You can just try it again and again.
Yes. A simple task.
If you're failing like over and over, you might not even be able to unlock it, but it is worth trying once or twice, a few times if you think you have a chance.
Hello, mate. You look a friendly face.
Filthy mercenaries, they won't get away with their raiding. Duke Elton will send the Flaming Fist, and that'll be that. Nobody with any sense wants to risk fighting with the Flaming Fist. They mean business, they do. You get an enforcer on you, and best you run like the dickens.
Of course.
Hello, sir. We just decided to walk into your home.
Hey, friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
It will be a cold day in the lower plains before I risk my neck in the elven ruin o' Firewine. Who knows what lurks around in those tight passages? You can barely stand 2 abreast in there. Tight enough to be a tomb, and for many a man, it is a tomb. Cool.
Done and done.
I care not. I've done had enough of this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool,
Her lockpicking
man. A
sucks,
simple
like I said.
task.
So we probably have to increase it before we can go around and just unlock stuff. That's okay. Not a big deal. There's only 2 beds in this house, and there's 4 people hanging out. Like, who doesn't live here?
Done.
Okay. Well, let's go around. How close are we to leveling up? It's been a while. It's gonna be a while. Yeah, so I was talking before too, 2nd edition, different classes level up at different rates. And if you multi-class, you level up at especially different rates. But so, Imoen's gonna level up to 2 a lot faster than I am. 1,000 XP before I do. But then again, she's got... How did I get 500 experience before she came on? I don't know. So he's like leveling them up at different rates. And so his experience is even further doubled. Like, so whenever we get experience, generally, it's split up 6 ways in here. So his part, his 1/6 of the experience, is then chopped in half again. And half of that experience goes to fighter, and half of it goes to thief. Because of the way he's multi-classing. Dual classing is different than multi-classing in 2nd edition. Chihira's really close. But again, she's split up between fighter and druid, so... And Khalid is just a fighter. Okay. So yeah, we're quite a ways off. Most of our people. Which is a bummer. I really want the, pick locks. We're having so much trouble with picking locks. It'd be great if we could improve that, but it's going to be a while.
You! Hey, you! Yes, you! I don't see anybody else around here. A little help, please?
So, you might be able to figure this out on your own too, but like many other RPGs, if you see somebody who has a character portrait, They're important. Typically, character portrait people, it means that they can join your party. Of course, what do you need?
There's bandits. Vicious, magic bandits. I must have gone to advanced bandit school or something.
Totes.
They're trying to capture me.
Very well, I shall defend you from these bandits.
My hero. Now, where are the rest of your men hiding? I'll be honest. I was betting on you having a legion of soldiers because you'll need it, and oh goodness, they're here.
Are they? Oh, there they are.
So,
they're taking their
you
time.
would try to hide from us behind this unfortunate fool. Your cowardice proves as deadly as your reckless magic.
You're the one trying to capture me, and I still don't know what you want, so I'd rather not let it happen. Get out of here before me and my new friends decide to eject a fist into your mouth.
You there, stand aside and give me the girl. Surely you won't risk your life for a stranger.
So I can, you know, be all white knight. I won't let you harm her. Or looks like she's with me now. What can you offer? Like I can have him buy me off. Or I can just be like, I don't care. She is a good opportunity to get rid of these two. So I won't let you harm her. By what right do you hunt this
By
woman?
my right as a wizard of Thay, we must study her anomalous power. Whether or not she comes willingly.
What anomalous powers are you talking about?
I shouldn't be surprised that one as uneducated as you cannot spot a wild mage when you see one. Her spells cause more harm than good. We must extract her secrets and, of course, prevent her from harming herself or others. I have said enough. Hand her over.
No, she's with me.
If you wish to die for this wild mageling, so be it.
Okay, thank
Away
you.
with you, you pompous creep!
Yeah, pompous creep.
Not again.
We all teleported. Oh my gosh, what happened?
We can't let her escape. Slaughter them all, and we'll sort this out once we find
Ikander,
him.
where did you go? We can't let her escape. Okay, so she got rid of the main bad guy. All right.
What need ye dead?
So we're gonna have him switch because he's in melee range right now because it teleported all of us around everywhere. He's gonna back off.
You've attacked?
Yeah, she's gonna. Oh crap. Yeah, the rest of them is fine. Oh,
You're a queer
actually,
fellow.
let's have him take out the mage. We don't like mages.
The death be in me, if I know
Oh.
ye spoken.
Uh-oh. Oh, rip. Well, I guess, Montaran's gone. That's okay. That's okay. Actually, I thought it was Khalid, so I was a little worried about that, but that's alright.
Your voice is ambrosia.
He can use Magic Missile. Should not be Magic Missile.
Montaran, I never loved you. I must.
Actually, I guess you're right next to him anyway. Why is he doing that? Why can't I use it? I wonder if scrolls work differently than I'm used to. I don't know. Okay. Well, whatever. I'm gonna Magic Missile him and go. Boom. Alright.
Of course.
Actually, in some ways, that's...
Really sorry about what just happened. I didn't want to involve you, but if I hadn't run into you when I did, they'd be elbow deep in my brains right now.
Actually, in some ways, I'm kind of happy that that happened with Montaran, because that means I can take her on without getting rid of both of them. Because I believe that these two come as a package deal. I believe you have to have both of them or neither of them, unless one of them dies. Now I think I can take Nira without getting rid of Zar, so I can keep Zar around until I pick up somebody else. But I know Jaheira and Khalid are that way, where you have to have both of them or neither. So anyway. Alright, yeah, no apology necessary.
Since you were kind enough to save me from those wizardly thugs, I was wondering if I could stay with you for a while. For your protection, as well as mine. I swear, I'm quite a skilled spellcaster. I can hurl a fireball like you wouldn't believe.
Very well. Your company would be appreciated.
Fantastic! Let me just get my... well, nothing. I'm ready to go now.
Yay! Alright, let's remove the dead guy. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he has a problem with that.
Yes, done.
Sweet. And now I don't have to bring him back. I don't have to spend money on it. Great. Win-win. No, can't do that. Okay.
What you
Ammo
want?
in. Oops. Pick up some stuff. I like this person who was just sitting there watching. There's like a magical duel going on right next to him. They're like, oh, fascinating.
What now, I wonder?
Alright. She's got a gem bag. This is nice. It's like a container that can hold specific types of items. So I can give her any of my gems, and then it doesn't take up extra space in my inventory. Okay.
Where to now? Done and done.
Oh, actually, I do want to take a look
Uh-huh.
at what spells she has. Okay, so she's still only level 1. Sucks, but whatever. What is that? Nahal's Reckless Dwemer. I have no idea what that is. This spell is the Wild Mage's ultimate last resort spell. When cast, the mage releases a sudden flood of wild magical energy in the hope of seizing and shaping that energy into a desired spell effect. The attempt usually fails, but something almost always occurs in the process. To use Nahal's Reckless Dwemer, simply cast it, then choose from your list of known spells. A burst of magical energy is released, which the Wild Mage will try to manipulate into the desired form. The actual effect of the spell is determined randomly by a dice roll on the Wild Surge table. See the manual for more detail. Thank you. I will. Because the release of energy is planned by the mage, his level is added to the dice roll. If the result indicates success, the mage shapes the magical energy into the desired effect. More often than not, the effect is completely unexpected. The result might be beneficial to the mage, or it might be completely disastrous. Alright. So it's kind of like, if you've played 5e, there's like, you can be a wild mage sorcerer, which has certain times you have to roll and it will have different effects. It's kind of like that, but like as an actual spell. It's almost like you're intentionally doing that. I don't... Okay. I mean, I don't think I really want that. Especially because I have other options that are really good, and I only have 2 slots. I think I'd rather just have, like, armor. What does she have on her? She probably can't wear anything special. Yeah, she's a wild mage, so I'm guessing she can't wear any kind of, like, special armor. It doesn't. I don't know where it tells me. Alright, so 7. So this must give her a bonus to... Yeah, so it gives her a bonus against ranged attacks. Yeah. It's really interesting to me that they word this way, because we talked about how higher armor class is worse, and if you see, like, on mine, I have it where it says armor class 8, but it's 10 versus piercing and missiles, meaning that it's worse against piercing attacks and missile attacks, so a lot of, like, arrows and, you know, certain, like, daggers and stuff. So if I look in mine, you know, it'll say +2 there, but over here, you know, it says +2, indicating that it's worse. But if I look at her armor, it talks about how that's like a bonus. +1 versus missile attacks, but it's not +1, it's -1. It's actually better, you know, she is stronger against missile attacks, not worse. I feel like this character wasn't in the original game. I don't remember that for a fact, but I'm pretty sure she wasn't. So it seems like it's just something odd that they put in, like odd wording that they probably should have been a little more consistent on. So she has a magical staff, which is nice. The staff strikes a target. There's 10% chance that either the target or the wielder will take 1 point of fire damage. Yikes! Cool. So she can hurt herself. I mean, 1 point of fire damage doesn't sound like much, but she only has 4 health. Like, that would be 25% of her health lost. She has a 10% chance of having that happen. That's not good at all. That's really bad. So I do not want her meleeing for right now. She can use her 1 magic missile. Change her script so I don't have her running in when I don't want her to.
Yes.
Okay. I think that's everything. I don't think there's any other items here.
Done and done.
Actually, I was going to go in here. Guess I'm not going to go in there. I think it might open up in the day. Yeah, so we're just kind of wandering around. We're just kind of exploring the map, just seeing what's what. It's the middle of the night still, so a lot of the people are asleep. There aren't a lot of, you know, like this building. I'm pretty sure this is the smithy, if I recall. And we can't go in there because it's the middle of the night. We don't really need to rest. We could, and it would get us... We could swap out Jaheira's spells. We can swap out that armor spell. I don't remember what Zar has, but I think we're going to keep that on... Oh, Larlock's Minor Drain. Which he's used both of them, right? Yeah. So we could get that. Resting wouldn't be too bad. But we could go to the inn and do that. I don't know. I don't know. We don't have that much money. They did talk about how some of these people have magic items, I think, in this inn.
Here now, get out. I don't like your type in here.
You tell him, Marl.
Yeah, you tell him, Marl. Oh, then... Isn't that Marl? Did he just walk off? Oh, no. Never mind. Who told me that? Oh, you.
Of
Hey.
course. Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
You talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
Are you serious? Ain't no room here for you troublemaking strangers. What class is our main? I feel I should absolutely know that. I know I have him set up to be an archer. I think they are a ranger archer. Pretty sure that's what I made. Sorry, I made him last week. During our first session, so I kind of forgot for a moment. But yeah, they're an archer. Yeah, no need to get all bent out of shape. There's plenty of bar for us all. I take whatever shape I want. I'm sick of you freakish adventurers going out, consorting with gods know what, and dragging your trouble back into my hometown. What do you say to that? Oh boy. How about I buy you... Yeah, whoa, go easy. Let's keep it friendly. How about I buy you and the rest of the bar around? I ain't your friend, and you ain't mine. It'll be a cold day on the 9th plane before I drink with the likes of you. Best you keep your filthy dungeon money to yourself. Better yet, how about I put you and your dead money back in the ground where it belongs? Alright, dude, this guy is bold. There's like 6 fully armed warriors that just walked into this bar, and he's like, yeah, I got this. Okay there. Whatever you want to do, bud. Oh, rip. Man, he actually has a lot of health. Let's see. I've got a bunch of people here that are using ranged, and it would probably be better if we switch them to melee. Except her. We don't want her doing that. You go over here, because I don't want you burning yourself alive.
Yep.
There we go.
Yes.
Did he switch back to archery? I thought.
What is it this time?
Okay. I don't know what I thought.
Now I wonder. Where to
Let's
now?
check. Yeah, archer. So, I'm good against trolls. Yay. Haven't fought any trolls yet, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Let's switch everybody back to their ranged weapons. Now that we just, like, murdered somebody in the middle of a bar. She's back. It's back. Sweet.
Yes.
Nobody seems all that concerned about it.
Yeah.
Let's see if he has opinions.
Hey, don't click me!
You murdering bastard! The flaming fist will deal with you. Yeah, no. Having AI off is much better in these games. Yeah.
Now a simple
Thank
task.
you. I have actually played Baldur's Gate several times, but I appreciate it. Hefis. 99 tankards of ale on the wall. Yeah. Just a bunch of drunk people. I don't know. These people are just... I don't know. I mean, I know this one guy seems to care a lot that his friend just got murdered, but nobody else seems all that concerned. Whee. Cook, yeah, let's talk to the named people.
Do you mind? I'm off to go shopping.
Are you? Because it looks like you're hiding in a corner. Oh, hello. You must join me. You must join me for a while, I insist. Oh, okay. Do you want me to leave, or do you want me to join you for a drink? When a lady offers me a drink, how can I refuse? Oh, you are the life of the party, you are. This all reminds me of a time when Betsy and I were still... Oh, boy, I'm so silly. I don't know a Betsy. Oh, good. Okay, bye. Oh, that's fantastic. No, not Hefis. Where? Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I want to go talk to the bartender.
I got some cheap beer for you.
So you can get an arrow +2. That's... 2 of them for 48 gold is a lot. I don't think we need that right now. I don't really care too much to get Czar more spells. And... okay. Nira could use it. That's a lot of money, though. I don't think I need that right now. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this stuff is expensive, and we knew that. I mean, the guy told us the stuff here was super expensive. We will want to come back here at some point. I just don't think we need to be here right now. I don't think we need any of that stuff right now. Okay. But we can sell some of this other stuff. Let's sell some of this junk we've got. Oh, he won't buy it. Never mind. Can't sell any of our stuff. We can sell our leather armor. Cool.
Of course. Yeah.
So let's wander around a little bit more. We might want to Yeah, we might want to rest, actually. We'll get our spells all set up, and I can get Jaheira some better spells. We can do that. That's fine. That's fine.
Something troubling you?
Yeah, we can keep him on Larlock's Minor Drain. That's fine. I'd like her to have at least one Cure Light Wounds, but I don't need Entangle. It sucks having these few spell slots so early on. I'm gonna go with Bless. Bless is definitely amazing. I really like Armor of Faith, but I'm not sure that's what I need more than, like, Shillelagh. Part of the problem is she's such a low level, she'll have this for so few rounds. But it does count as a magical weapon. And right now I don't have anybody with magical weapon. I don't think I'm fighting anybody this early that's going to be resistant to non-magical weapons, but... or immune to them, but maybe I'll have that just in case. And then... oh, whoops. I have another mage now. Magic... yeah. Yeah. I'm good with those for right now. Sweet.
A simple task.
Okay.
You want some whiskey?
Yep. Cool. Peasant. Alright. So now it's daytime, people are out. We should be able to go and hang out at the smithy. Check out what they have. I think they have some more reasonably priced magic weapons. That might be helpful. There's the Burning Wizard. That's one of the other taverns that guy mentioned. And there's the Red Sheaf. So I want to know where those places are.
Greetings, mercenaries. I am Silky, Thespian extraordinaire.
Silky? Oh, they're waiting for someone and don't wish to be distracted. Alright. Bye. I like the bodies just stay there. Just hanging out. Everyone's just like, oh, just step around them. Oh, maybe that's not Smithy. That's weird. But I could have sworn. Oh, it's down there. Never mind. I'm all terrible with directions. Especially for a game I played several years ago. Alright, it's down here, right? Maybe. No. Where the heck is that smithy? Am I crazy? Oh, there's a shop. We can go to the shop. Am I losing it? Am I thinking of another town? Maybe I'm thinking of another town. I could have sworn there was a smithy up there. I mean, we know that Thunder whatever is somewhere. I don't know. I'm losing it.
Simple task.
What do you have, bud?
Greetings. I am Kagan. What can I do for you?
Kagan, you've got a profile picture. I run an escort business, yeah. Oh, never mind. I hire mercenaries to escort caravans en route from to Baldur's Gate. Right now, I'm looking for some strong sword arms, and I'm willing to pay high. It seems that one of the caravans under my protection never arrived at Baldur's Gate, and I need to know what happened. You look like a strong group of warriors. Interested in a job? Yes. Yes, I am. That's good. I've been having a lot of problems with bandit activity lately, but they've always only taken the cargo and let the caravan go afterward. I've been catching flack from the family of some of the passengers of this caravan. After all, it was the job of my mercenaries to make sure everyone got safely to Baldur's Gate. Normally, I wouldn't give one damn about some stupid whiner, but one of the passengers was the son of Entar Silvershield, and in this part of the world, his word is law. So, do you want the job or not? On second thought, now that I hear it's about rich people, actually, I'd rather not. Sure, as soon as you tell us how much we'll be paid. I'll pay 15 gold per head, as well as equal opportunity to loot any of the dead bodies the bandits may have left behind. Sure, whatever. Hey, I'm glad you guys have some sense in your heads. I have an underling who can take care of business here while I'm gone, so let's get it. Oh, let's? Oh, he's gonna come with me? Okay. Well, let's get rid of Czar then. Bye, Czar.
Your voice is ambrosia.
You're letting me go? But we've shared so much. So many good times. This is truly a sad day indeed. Goodbye, so sad, blah, 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 and all that rot. Yeah. I'll miss you so much.
I don't want to talk.
Sweet fighter. He's an axe. He's got a ton of health. Is he level 2? No, he's level 1. He just has a ton of health. That's fantastic. Studded leather. He's got a cool helmet. That's great. Can I, like, loot his store?
Why me?
He doesn't have anything. He just has empty shelves. Buddy, your store is terrible.
Yes, of course.
Why does he even have shelves for, like, an escort service? I'm very confused by your store, bud. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Of course, yeah.
We still need to make our way to Nashkel. This is just kind of a stopping point along the way. But I just could have sworn there was more stuff here that we could find. Just gonna like hunt through barrels. It's gonna be like Elder Scrolls. Here's the jovial juggler. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever. So what I'm going to do, just because of the way this game's map system works, I'm actually going to jump this way real quick so that I have this temple. And then I'm going to come back, because I don't want to go to the temple just yet, but I want it on the map.
Done and done.
So now we have it on the map for later. We can go back there a little bit easier. And that can kind of be a good thing to do many places in this game. And we probably should have gone over here and gotten that area, but that's okay. We'll come back.
Of course, yeah.
Alright. Emily's just gonna run off by herself into the woods. One thing to be careful of anytime you play this game, especially if you're playing it for the first time, is the pathfinding is not great. And it's not a big deal right now when we're kind of hanging out in the overworld. I just want to make sure everybody's ranged. Yeah, perfect. Except that dude. Except my new dude. Does that say 16 out of 15? No, that's just his... That's just his portrait.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal when we're kind of like out in the middle of the woods. But when you are dungeon delving, it's very important to be careful of where your people are walking. They are very prone to just step into traps all over the place. It's awful. So So, and this enhanced edition is actually, I believe they did some work on the pathfinding, and it's definitely better. But it's still not great. So we're just hanging out around. We'll follow our own advice and go over here.
You have been waylaid by
Oh boy.
and must defend it.
So every time you go
We'll cut you down to size.
to a new area, there is a chance for random encounters.
What now, I wonder?
Actually, I don't want to be that.
Yes?
Let's swap Khalid over to melee, so he's just not fighting at a disadvantage.
Yes.
You as well. I guess I can just click down here.
I care not.
You rang?
Go pester someone else.
Sweet.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
Oh boy. Nobody can hit anything. Oh my gosh. Okay. I didn't think it was going to be that bad.
I'll do it.
Yeah, have you go back here. Let's magic missile one of these guys. Oh, well. Okay. That's fine.
Can I help you?
You've a task?
Are you still attacking?
What now? A simple task.
Fallen!
No. Oh, no.
What is it? My turn to save
Okay,
the day.
that's fine. Whatever.
Done and
Cool.
done.
All this
Oh.
traveling, all this adventure, how do you manage it? Until now, I was barely able to keep my head above water. Yet here with you, it seems almost easy.
We've walked for like less than a day, but okay. Easy. We face our share of danger, Nira.
Oh, well, yes, there's obviously that. I just meant that ordinary things are easier. I'm not constantly worried where my next meal is coming from, or whether a kobold will sneak up and slit my throat as I sleep.
It's been like a few hours. Actually, I guess we went to the inn. So I guess it's nighttime now, so it's been a day. It has been one day. And that was your life before we met?
Yes. Rocks for a pillow, eating clay, all that and more.
Yum.
My fortune seems to have come in waves. Has ever since High Forest.
High Forest? Is that where you come from?
That's me. Born and raised in the thicket. At least until my mistakes piled up high enough to come crashing down on me.
What drove you out of your home?
You know, this and that. I was never a very good student of magic, and part of that could be attributed to never studying. I ended up flubbing a few spells, and here I am.
Well, it would appear that you glossed over some of the finer details.
A maiming or two, if you don't count the second-degree burns. Completely accidental, and everybody lived. Well, at least I'm pretty sure everybody lived.
I find most of the deaths around me are rarely accidental. These people crossed you, didn't they? No, I mean, it's her wild magic, right? That's what she's implying. So, surely it wasn't your fault. What happened?
During our magical training, we were supposed to summon a sphere of fire. And mine got away from me somehow. One moment I was concentrating, the next moment my classmates were rolling on the floor screaming.
Hate it when that happens. Yeah, perhaps your poor teachers are the one to blame.
No, I did it. It was my fault. Accident or not, I should have been more careful. I could have taken responsibility or fetched a bucket of water. Instead, I ran away, terrified of what I'd done.
I can understand why you might panic in that situation. It's kind of you to put it that way. There are times when I've wanted to think that way. It was confusing, and I didn't mean to hurt anyone, still. Afterwards, I ran into the woods and couldn't bear to go back to face the consequences. I snuck back into the village now and then for food, and once to leave a note for my parents, but eventually I had to leave.
I took to wandering High Forest, but I kept running into the wrong people and doing the wrong thing. Eventually, Turlang the tree and grabbed me and said, "Take a hike." Well, maybe not in those words exactly.
And so you left on your journey.
And so I left High Forest. I've been wandering for a while now. I've got a few ideas for a destination, but I'm still considering them. Come, let us continue this journey together.
What
Sweet.
now, I wonder? Done?
I don't know where High Forest is. I'm not super familiar with Forgotten Realms geography in that way. I know the people she talked about, we didn't really talk about them, or the people that attacked her are Wizards of Thay, which in Forgotten Realms lore, they're like...
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
They're basically like these they're like wizard supremacists. They have like magic is the be all end all, and they're not great. They're all about like using magic to gain power. And their leader is like a lich. They're not great people. They're called the Red Wizards of Thay because they always wear red. You actually see characters related to them in many of the D&D games. I know Neverwinter Nights 2 has a main character that's, I believe, a former Red Wizard of Thay. Maybe that's one of the DLC packs. I don't remember. But I know the Red Wizards play a part in Neverwinter Nights 2. I think they do in Baldur's Gate 2 as well. It's been a long time, though. And when I played Baldur's Gate 2 the first time, I didn't know a lot of Forgotten Realms lore at all. So they very well may have been super important, but I didn't have any context for what they meant. Keep low and quiet. Can you smell it? Ogres on the breeze. 2, maybe more. I can just... He's like, we're being hunted. I'm like, oh, I'm looking into this iron crisis. Let's talk about it. Or, hey, you want to join our party? You seem pretty good at what you do. You could say that. Ain't pretty, though. Okay. Good talk. Fantastic.
Where to? A simple task.
I want to switch everybody back to their arranged. I can do this. I need to remember to use my quick item slots.
Nature's servant awaits.
You have need of me?
You rang?
I don't want her to punch things. Yeah, he's good. I want to move you guys.
As leader, I plan to make us stinking rich.
Cool. Probably Khalid and Jahira should be in front.
Why me?
Because now the dwarf will lead. He's melee, so like I want him in front. I believe he's melee.
Someone else.
What does he actually have proficiency in? So he can crossbow too. We might want to get him a crossbow at some point, but I think he's fine right now as melee. It is nice to have at least one melee. Otherwise, you can just kite enemies forever and ever. I'm not sure why. Did she get hit in that last battle for 1 damage? It's weird. Squirrel. Squirrel! So we're just checking out this map. Oh, hello. Oh, Grillon. Okay, let's have my ranged people.
Yes?
Yes. They're all set to range, right? Not her. Sure. And I think armor is something she has to use on herself. It's basically mage armor. Yeah. Okay. These guys are a lot tougher than a lot of the dudes we fought before.
My heart's really not in this.
Fortunately, we got him from a really good angle.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Go pester someone else.
But we do want to be really careful.
What is it this time?
Can I help you?
You rang?
And she's out of spells. It's a bummer I didn't take the Wand of Magic Missile from Czar before I let him go.
My blade will cut you down to size.
I need an L.
Alright. Nice. Those guys were decently tough. And we took them down with pretty much no injury, just the 3 damage. That's fantastic. really happy with that. Let's save it. We'll do a quick save. Jump over here. Follow my advice from earlier. Oldcaster's School. Oldcaster's School.
Why me?
Why me? You're the one who wanted to come with me, bud. Oh, we never actually went to that other location because we got waylaid by the random encounter. Oh well, that's okay. It does still show up on the map, so maybe you don't actually have to go there. Maybe you just have to see it. Oh, good. The Flaming Fist! I serve the Flaming Fist! That says right there everything you need to know about who the Flaming Fist is. They're a Baldur's Gate mercenary group that's basically been... yeah, they're technically a mercenary group that has been made into the main police force of Baldur's Gate, and they go out and do this. They're like, I believe they've got some religious zealotry. They kind of just they're pretty terrible. They're pretty terrible. They're very corrupt. It's like a main part of their story is that they're super corrupt organization. Most of the low-level people are like zealots to an extreme. They're kind of that ultimate bad, lawful good kind of archetype, where they just get so single-minded. You know, this guy's going to be convinced that we're bandits, and they just will not change their minds. Yeah, typically. I don't know. Maybe this guy will, but that's typically how the Flaming Fist are. You've got the wrong guys. We're not part of any bandit gang. Really now, why should we believe you? If we were bandits, why were we walking out in the open? Come on, just let us go. We're not the people you're looking for. Alright, maybe I was wrong about the bunch of you. You're free to go. So this guy's just stupid. Whatever. Because I told you so. Oh, hello. What are you? You're a hobgoblin. Well, let's kill you. Oh, no. No.
Stand back.
Don't lead the charge, please. Hey, Jaheira leveled up. That's fantastic. All right. We'll wait for this guy to come closer.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Yeah. Whack. Boom.
Go pester someone else. Sure.
Perfect. Let's go take this stuff. We can put that gem into the gem bag. Keep all that stuff in one place. And then Jaheira leveled up. Let's level her up. I think this is our first level up in Baldur's Gate. So it looks like, yeah, she leveled up in both. She's multi-classed. All right, we get no choices. Level ups in 5th edition tend to be more exciting, I think, than in 2nd edition. A lot of times the things that you gain are fairly minimal. I don't know, maybe that's just me because I play a lot of tabletop 5e. I guess when we play Baldur's Gate 3 here in a few days, maybe I'll be proven wrong. Maybe it is more automated than I realize. But we do get more spells, so we will get to choose some spells, or one extra spell. It's not super exciting. Our health increased by 12, which is fantastic. Thaco reduced by 1. So that's basically attack bonus. So our attack, you could read that as our attack bonus went up by 1. And then our lore increase, that lets us identify items without using an identify spell or something. And we should keep track. I kind of forgot that was a thing, but your characters all do have a lore stat. And if you take an unidentified magic item, put them in that person's inventory and try to examine it, they have a chance, or based on their lore stat, they'll be able to identify it or not. And sometimes that can save you some money, so you don't have to pay to get it identified or use a spell slot. So that's good. That's good. Okay. But yeah, so I mean, we really just got like an extra attack bonus, 1 extra spell slot, some health, and a lore bonus. So it's, it's cool. We do want more health. I mean, she's now got 24, so that's way more than anybody else. Early level health increases are really substantial.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
An extra spell slot's never hurts. What's Doom? I don't know Doom. Okay, it's like Fear. Oh, no, it's not like Fear. For the duration of the spell, the target receives a -2 penalty to all his rolls, including Thaco and saving throws. There's no saving throw for this spell, so that's neat. This might be good if you're fighting like a single really strong enemy. So Thaco, again, it's to hit armor class 0 is what it stands for, and it does. If you do it as a tabletop game, it does function a little bit differently than how attack bonus is dealt with in even 3rd edition higher. But it does, for the video game, it functions the same way, where you are basically making it so that this guy has 10% less chance to hit, 10% lower chance of hitting, and a 10% lower chance of succeeding on their saving throws. So it'd be good if you're fighting a single really strong opponent. You know, if you're fighting like a, I mean, probably not a dragon, but like something similar. You know, a golem or something. I have her mostly using ranged right now, and we will want to change that because she's using a sling, and we don't want her sticking with a sling. So I think I'm going to use Bless again. Which Bless is like a boost for the whole party. I think it's for the whole party. That's different. It's only 3 people in 5e, but I think it's 15-foot radius, so friendly creatures by +1. So morale, it helps them to not freak out. This game does have a morale system where if everyone's dying around them, they're having a really bad time, the characters will actually freak out and run away. That early game, you know, in the first session or in our first stream, there was that part where we're fighting the wolves. I've definitely had it where my main character is getting hit and Imoen just books it. She's like, nope, peace out. And that's not great. More importantly, though, it does raise attack and damage rolls by +1, which is fantastic.
I don't want to talk. All right.
Okay. We're just gonna be listening to Kagan for the rest of the game. So there's Nashkel. There's Carnival. Nashkel Mines. That's kind of where we want to go. And that's what we kind of want to do this stream, is get to the Nashkel Mines.
You have been waylaid by
oh my gosh, again? Jeez. It's getting nuts.
You have need of me?
You've a task?
What you want?
What is it this time?
Yes.
Go pester someone else.
These things are super easy, so we should be okay. But
Possibly frosty. Death!
unless they just miss every single attack.
Only take me to a licensed cleric.
So soon.
I'm just gonna let them kind of do their thing. I'm just kind of watching how... Oh! No, she died. What? God damn it. Yeah, I want to reload. I don't want to deal with that. God, that's really frustrating.
I don't want to talk. All right.
And this time it didn't happen. Yeah, it happened because she just, you know, she got hit by one attack, and she just has such low health. Ugh, that's frustrating. Yeah, that's the tough part of low-level Baldur's Gate. It's just, you know, and low-level D&D in general, you just have so little health.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
Shut up. I know Pathfinder has done some good stuff to try and alleviate that. They give a health bonus based on your race. Or your species, I should say. Which is great. Honestly, it's a much better system. And they give you, yeah, it doesn't scale, so it's just helpful early on and doesn't really affect later in the game.
Can I help you?
I need an arrow.
For the fallen!
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
I don't want to talk. All right.
But D&D hasn't done that, anything like that. So you still start the game. It's not a D4. I don't think any class starts with a D4 anymore. I think the lowest is a D6.
Go pester someone.
So that's a little
All right.
nice. But still, I mean, 6 health, you can still easily die in one hit.
I need an arrow. Sure.
Yeah. Just all fun things to look forward to when Baldur's Gate 3 comes out. Yeah, which, if you're not aware, Baldur's Gate 3 is being made by Larian Studios, the folks behind Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2, which, if you've not played Divinity Original Sin 2, you absolutely should. It's, even if you didn't like the first game, I think the first game was good, but it had some serious problems. Original Sin 2 is one of the best games I've ever played, and it's actually the first computer RPG I've ever liked more than Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. So yeah, it's a big thing. And anyway, they are making Baldur's Gate 3. Ow. Dick. And it is coming out in early access on the 30th, so in 9 days. And it's a big friggin' deal.
For the flaming! Frosty, death!
Sweet. And it is going to be, I do want to say, like, for those interested in that, it is going to be very different from these games. They have said it's going to be turn-based. It definitely looks more like Divinity Original Sin, just in the sense that it's going to be a turn-based battle system. The kind of dialogue looks very similar. It has a lot of those same stylings. But I don't think that's a bad thing, because that game was phenomenal. And, I mean, the real-time with pause system, I get why people are attached to it. It's, it's kind of what we had to start with. But this system was never ideal. Like, it wasn't ideal then. It's not a good system in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. It's certainly not a good system now. And they did it more out of necessity than anything else. It was not... It never should have been this way. D&D does not work this way. D&D is not, just everybody shout at the DM and, hurry up. It doesn't work that way. So turn-based system, it just makes more sense. Okay, I want to get him out.
Why me?
She should not be there. What the heck? I keep telling her to do that.
Floating bandage over here.
I'm stupidly telling her to do that. And that's not the AI, that's me. I'm telling her to do that. I'm just not paying attention. Boom. We'll just have our archer squad just go in and kill everybody. I think we're good. I think that was the last one.
I don't. Why me?
Sweet. All right. So let's dole out some healing here. Yeah, I definitely want. You know what? Before we do that, let's try resting, because we need some spells back anyway.
Someone else.
At least I think we do.
Yes,
Actually, have I even really used them?
Figure.
Oh yeah, she has used them both. That's what I thought. Yeah, and then Jaheira has a new Cure Light Wound, or a new Bless I could use. I'm gonna do that. But let's grab some of the items first. We'll just hang out by here and take a rest. I'm encumbered. It's fine, I'll dole out other items elsewhere.
For the group.
You have needed
Alright, Khalid. Let's give that to Imoen. Imoen has a super, super low weight limit, so we don't want to give too much stuff to her. His inventory is full. Man, really? She can still hold a bunch of stuff. And she's like on, an inch away from death. She's got 1 health. She's like, oh, carry things. Yes, I'm bleeding profusely.
Why me?
So anytime you sleep outside of a town or something, outside of an inn, you have a chance for random encounters. So we're gonna try and take a nap and hope we don't die. Hope we don't get hit by things. Cool.
Nature's servant awaits.
As much as I admire your desire to travel your own path, I must insist that we go to Nashkel soon. That's where we're going. We are going to Nashkel. So one thing we can do, let's toss some of these necklaces and things into the gem bag. We have a ring there. Clean up our inventory a little bit. Okay. We do have some arrows. Yeah, which Catman's almost out. So let's just give him a good 80. How's everyone else doing on arrows? She still doesn't have a range, which bugs me, but there isn't much we can do at this point. That's so few arrows. Let's just stack that. Still got 38. Let's give that to Catman so he can keep track. There's another necklace. He's got 53 and he doesn't have a ranged weapon. Can he... He has crossbow talent. Yeah, he doesn't have archery. He can use it, though. I'm going to keep him on ranged. Well, I'm going to give this to him, and I can switch if I need to. But for now, let's have him use his melee weapon. He's got a lot of health, so he's doing pretty alright. He's been hanging in there just fine. Alright. Sweet. Off we go. We can just follow the path. It is good to get off the beaten path to get experience, find quests, like do various combat encounters. But for right now, you know, I can't even think of her name. Jaheira. There it is. Jaheira's getting a little antsy, so...
I might catch something.
Lord Foreshadow. Well, don't you just add to the local color. Quite the smashing bit of dress you wear there. I'll have to look into such sundries when I next attend one of Lord Ribald's full-dress costume affairs. I'll be the talk of Neverwinter, I would. Oh, am I to understand that you're from that faraway city? Oh, actually, I hail from Waterdeep. The great city of splendors has much more in the manner of social luxuries suited towards my particular tastes. I do, however, make a point of keeping in touch with Neverwinter, though I have only visited once previously. It was quite popular in those nights, if I recall correctly. I'm going to make a second trip in the coming year, and I'll wager it will be as popular again. Thanks, Foreshadow. I'm not sure what he's foreshadowing. I mean, Neverwinter Nights was a thing, but that was way, way, way after Baldur's Gate 1. And I don't remember a game in Waterdeep. I don't think there's been any video games in Waterdeep. I don't know. Somebody in the comments, if you know what that's referencing, let me know. Because Baldur's Gate 2 definitely takes place in Om, which is to the south, which is opposite direction of Waterdeep. That might be, it could be something added in Enhanced Edition too.
With
Maybe
your
it's
hurried
referencing
flight
something much
from
later.
Candlekeep barely behind you, the troubles facing the Sword Coast seem an unfamiliar blur to your fractured nerves. Gorion would not have you sit idle, however, and perhaps investigating local concerns will shed some light on your own predicament. How the iron shortage or the trouble in the Nashkel mines could possibly be linked to you, you have no idea.
Oh man, that narration was much shorter than I thought it would be. Speak to the mayor of Nashkel. I like that we just have this old man complaining about everything every time we move anywhere.
Stand away, citizen.
Oh, I think there's a monk here. Identify yourselves. We are the party of Catman. Oh my gosh. I am Catman, and this is my band of fellow adventurers. I hear that this is a troubled region of late. Allow me to put ourselves at your disposal during our stay here. If you're seeking to resolve troubles, welcome. If you're seeking to cause them, kindly take it elsewhere. Things are not good here, Catman. You'll have no trouble from us. Oh, actually, yeah, what things aren't good? All I've heard are rumors and vague suspicions. Aye, what is good around here anymore? Our iron is rotten and there's talk of demons in the mines. The lower levels have been all but abandoned until this crisis passes. And then there's the question of Commander Brag. Ah, they have stripped him of that title, but I use it yet. He killed his wife and children in a rage one night, and all who saw him... He killed his wife and children in a rage one night, and all who saw him? Like, he killed all the people, too? Then he tore himself away and headed for the hills. He's out there still, and still we mourn, as much for him as for those he's taken. Fie on you now. You have brought tears to the eyes of a soldier. If he killed all who saw him, how do they know that he did this? Okay. There he is.
See? Such feats are easy when you learn to focus their energies through the light of Selune.
Selune. Are you some sort of circus performer? This dude's awesome. He's a monk. I like monks. Monks are generally, like, disregarded throughout most of D&D. I really like monks, so... Yeah, screw all y'all that don't like monks. What exactly are you doing there?
Thank you for asking. My name is Rasad. I am merely demonstrating some of the ways in which we Sun Soul monks reflect our spiritual light through physical activity. May I tell you more about the Order of the Sun Soul?
Do you have a moment to talk about Jesus Christ? May I tell you more about the Order of the Sun Soul? Yes, please do.
The Order of the Sun Soul was founded during the time of...
Hey, what are you supposed to be then? Some sort of kick puncher?
Kick puncher.
Come on, take a poke at me. I do.
Kick puncher.
I have come not to fight, but to demonstrate a few...
Oh, so that's how it is, eh? You prance about, pretending to be some sort of odd man, but you're just a coward, right?
I am not afraid to defend myself, but I do not seek out conflict without purpose. Instead, I wish to share the light of the Moon Maiden.
Light of the Moon Maiden.
Oh, I get it. You're some kind of simpering priest, just pretending you knows how to fight, but really just begging for coins, yeah?
A Sun Soul monk uses mind, body, and spirit in equal portions, but not to prove his martial superiority. Rather, he seeks to better the lives of those around him.
Yeah, save it for temple school, boy. If you're not gonna fight nobody, I won't waste any more time on you.
You've wasted a lot of time already if you don't care about this guy. Good for you, Rasad. I admire a man who stands up for his principles, even in the face of ignorance. Yeah.
I thank you. It is not always easy. In truth, I enjoy a good fight if it is to improve my skills or to defend a just cause. Fighting that man would have enlightened no one.
I mean, I would have been pretty enlightened.
You seem like someone who would appreciate the tenets of my order. May I tell you more about Selune and the Sun Soul monks? Of the inheritors of Amonito's power, Selune is the most ardent foe of spiritual darkness. After all, she is the bright opposite of Shah, the mistress of the night. The Moon Maiden's reflected radiance inspires us to shine our inner light upon those in need. In the face of lies, we offer truth. In the face of hatred, we offer compassion.
Sounds like a good philosophy.
What more would you like to know?
Tell me more about the Order of the Sun Soul.
The Order of the Sun Soul was founded in the days of ancient Netherin. Then it was called the Brotherhood of the Sun, and its members dedicated themselves to the sun god Amonitor.
Amonitor? A monitor. His name is a monitor.
With the fall of Netherin, Amonitor vanished. Some believe his power now resides in other gods. Different factions of my order turn to them. Most to Lathander, some to Selune, and a very few to Sunu.
It's kind of weird to me that monks of the Sun Soul would worship the goddess of the moon, but whatever. Lathander is a common, like, god of the sun. He's very much your standard, like, Dark Souls, you know, praise the sun. Like, that is Lathander. Sune is kind of like the darker version of Selune. I believe Sune is supposed to be like the god of like werewolves and lycanthropy and stuff like that.
My sect of the Order reveres Selune, the Moon Maiden. What more would you like to know? I have had trouble making ends meet since coming to Nashkel. If doing so gives me the chance to help others find their inner light, I will be glad to join you.
Welcome, my fellow Kalashites. Perhaps together we shall prevail in this benighted land. Cool, but I don't have enough space for him, and I don't think I want to get rid of Nira right now, because she's my only mage. Other than, you know, Jaheira, who's part druid. But I might want him later, so that's why I asked him to join.
Your wish? As the full moon wanes and disappears, so too does our association come to an end. I pray that it will one day wax again, and we should travel the realms side by side.
So he'll return to Nashkel. Maybe it doesn't matter in this one. In Baldur's Gate 2, you get a fortress, like a stronghold, and you can go there to get your people back. I don't remember if you get anything like that in Baldur's Gate 1. Is the person shouting about carrots? Oh, wait, there's a store. I was actually just looking for the store. So we can sell a bunch of our junk that we've gotten, and
Sure.
I don't think he probably has anything that useful.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
But we can take a look. And I realized we can do this instead of just like have to move, you know, everybody up to, or move all the items up to one person. We can just sell this way. I probably should have checked through what he had first before I sell him a bunch of junk, because now I'm gonna have to look through all the junk. Sweet. Oh, I should check and see. Can I open this? Yes. Okay, let's sell a bunch of this. Coal Kettles Family Amulet. That might be a quest item. I'm going to hang on to that. I'm not sure what that is. Alright. What does he have? So a lot of these are just like basic items. Ninjato, that's kind of cool. They added, so in the second game, they added exotic weapons, but part of the problem with having that was Baldur's Gate 2, you could import your character from Baldur's Gate 1. And Baldur's Gate 1 didn't have exotic weapons. So if you gave yourself, like, there's mods and things that you could do to mod together the first and second games. But if you wanted to, you know, be proficient in exotic weapons, you had to go through the entire first game and not have access to any of those things. So one of the things in Enhanced Edition that they did was add a bunch of that into the game. And I think there were some mods in the originals that would add those exotic weapons into the first game as well. But it's nice that they do that, so you can actually use that, and it doesn't just like hurt your character. So they do have better armor. I should look into armor, because I have right now my archer dude. I don't know what he can actually wear. It doesn't look like he can wear Splinter Chain, but like he's just rocking leather armor. I'd really like it if... Yeah, there we go. There's studded leather. That's much better. Much, much better. Oh my gosh. Because right now I have 8. So it'd lower my just standard by 1. But also I have, 10 versus piercing and missiles. So this would lower that by 4. And then slashing would be lowered, 3 from what it is now. That'd be great. And I can use it, so I am definitely buying that. As far as other people, let's see what people can use. Yeah, she can't use any of that. That makes sense. She can use splint mail. She's a druid. What? Okay, I need to find out what she has. Khalid's a fighter. He should be able to use anything. And he's a fighter, so he can probably use anything. Yeah, so let's take a look here. I'm gonna get this first. Whew, look at that, 3 armor class. Oh boy. So she's rocking leather. He's got splint mail already, which I think is the best of the lot. And he's just studded leather armor. So I can buy him something better and give this studded leather armor to somebody else who can use it. Yeah, I was going to say Imoen can probably use that. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. Her armor classes went down by 3. That's fantastic. Whenever I say down, again, like anytime I say down, if you are used to 5th edition, just think of it as it went up. Increasing your armor class by 3 is a substantial increase. That is really, really good.
Poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
So, splint mail is 4, and then 3, 2, okay. What's chainmail? Yeah, it's 5, so I want splint mail. And then they were both on leather. Oh, no, he was on splint, so I don't want to buy anything for him. But Jaheira was on leather, which I don't understand why she was on leather if she can be better. I hope there isn't magic, like a penalty or something. It says not usable by druid. Why is it saying that she can use this? I'm very confused by this. I'm going to take the one I bought for what's his name and see if I can actually equip that. Because I'm kind of not sure I can. Takes away her spells.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority
So
figure.
I definitely don't want that. So I can equip it, but it's going to take away her spells if I do that. So super, super no. Because that's what I thought. Druids typically in D&D lore, they can't use anything metal. Which is even true in 5th edition, that they're not supposed to use any kind of like metal armor. So I was kind of surprised that it was saying that she could use splint. Okay, cool. Alright, so we've got that. We still have 400 gold. We can take a look and see if there's more that we can do. Yeah, see if she can learn this spell. What's this? Protection from... Oh, that's very good. There are basilisks in this game. So protection from petrification is actually incredibly, incredibly useful. Sweet, and we succeeded on it. Okay, I think we're good. Excuse me. Cool. Yeah, let's see what else he has. For the group, yeah, have Jaheira do it.
Always
Sure,
right.
whatever. Okay. Does he have any kind of magic, anything? History of the Fateful Coin. You can't actually read these books. We haven't really been looking through, because I'm not, that makes for a real boring stream if I'm just going to be like reading books the whole time. But you can actually read these, very similar to like Elder Scrolls, and pick up some lore. Some lore bits. But we're not going to do that right now. Yeah, he doesn't really have anything that good. That's okay. That's fine. He can identify, so if we find some magic items and we can't identify them ourselves, then we can do that. You know what? This is one... Oh, he does have a shield already. I was going to say, he has a one-handed weapon. Why doesn't he have a shield?
Go pester someone else.
He does have a
All
shield.
right. Sure.
Okay.
For the glory of Am!
Baron Gaskill. Hello there! I recognize Jaheira in your group, so you must be the adventurers I was expecting. I'm Baron Gaskill, Mayor of Nashkel, and I am happy to welcome you. I am sorry we had to meet under these circumstances. Save your pleasantries and answer my questions. No, I don't want to be mean to him. What exactly is the trouble here? I can't believe you haven't guessed. Have you heard of the iron shortage? Well, Nashkel is in the thick of it. Our mines are all but shut down because the workers continually go missing. And what ore we do get is tainted somehow. I would send in the town guards, but we need them to protect our citizens from the bandits that raid our caravans. We need you to find out what is wrong with in the mines southeast of town. I will do what I can. Thank you. You will be the toast of the town if you can help. I don't... Okay, this is a common thing in D&D, like, both in the games and in, like, you know, actual tabletop play. But it's a common thing whenever you're doing adventures.
I don't want to talk.
To start people with some minor mission, and you do, like, the minor mission for the first couple levels, and then you actually get into the main plot. I super don't like this trend. I don't like how people do it, and I see it in current 5e modules also, and I see it in most, you know, most campaigns I see run. It's weird. It's like, hey, we're gonna start this campaign at first level, and we'll have you just waste your time for a little bit, and now you can do the real story. And this iron shortage very much feels like that. It does tie into the plot, but very indirectly. Like, it's not really necessary. It's not really important to go through. You just kind of find out, like, oh man, it's being instituted by this guy. This bad guy that we already know is a bad guy because he came and killed our dad. Like, of course we know that the giant helmed, like, horn-helmed dude is the bad guy. We don't need a quest to tell us that. Ugh, anyway, I'm just ranting. Yeah, lost brother, captain of the guard, good dude, he murdered his family. Doesn't seem like that good a dude, but they seem to think he is. So we have a cleric we can come to if we need healing of any kind. Which is good, because, yeah, old editions of D&D have a lot of, like, permanent status effects. Including being dead. You know, being dead is not great. Cool. Yeah, so he thinks that dude who murdered his family was possessed by some evil force. Because, of course, he, like, murdered everybody around him in a fit of rage. Like, that or he was drunk. Oobleck. Not Oobleck.
You have returned, and so soon.
No, say not another word. I would not think of making you wait but a moment for your just reward. When council told me that they had procured Grey Wolf to rid the woods of the bandit Tonquin, I knew we could expect swift justice. I would not have predicted success this quickly, but who else could it be striding into town looking as you do? Please accept this meager sum of 200 gold pieces, as well as the heartfelt thanks of all of Nashkel. You must have made some mistake. I am not this Grey Wolf. Keep your money, it's not mine to take. You are not Grey Wolf the bounty hunter? Oh, sweet helm, I almost gave 200 gold pieces to a complete stranger? The captain best not hear of this. He'd have my hide. Thanks be for your honesty, stranger. There are those who would not have done as such.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
You bunch of chumps! What the hell do you think you was doing?
Is he...
Go pester someone else.
I don't actually know what his alignment is. Oh, he's lawful evil! Oh, jeez. Well, good. I mean, we knew he was greedy. I kind of thought he was, like, neutral or something. Okay. Well, we've got our mission. I mean, there's not really a whole lot to see around here. Let's just head on in. Head on into the mines. We can talk to Edwin.
Go no further. I require the services of your group.
Yes. They will do nicely.
Is this what I have to work with? Pathetic, but it will have to do. I am Edwin, and I would have you work for me. It is but the simple chore of killing the witch Dinah here. Do you accept the task? No, I don't, because Dinah here is awesome, and I do not want to kill them. Why would you have this woman dead? Am I to kill her without knowing? Frankly, yes. It is no concern of yours. You need but perform the act with no questions. What is your answer? I will not act without knowing the facts. I refuse. Seems I shall have to find others more accustomed to confidential work. Begone, I have no time for this. So we'll meet Dinah here later.
Hey,
I like Newber. We'll see Newber. Hi, I'm Newber. Nice place, huh? I'm just talking.
Hey,
So, killed any monsters yet?
Hey.
Ever been to Baldur's Gate? I've been to Baldur's Gate. He's like says random stuff.
Hey.
He kind of reminds me of in Elder Scrolls. There's the cat that goes around and just talks. He'll just say random like meta things. Kind of reminds me of that. Let's go to Nashkel Mines.
All right.
I'm just saying that dude does not look like a miner. That guy looks like he's so stick thin he can like barely stand up. So these are the mines that we've been hearing about. These are the Nashkel mines that are coming out with ore that's tainted. Basically, it dissolves. And when they say tainted, what they mean is that it's basically dissolving. It's too fragile and weak for iron. You know, iron, you kind of need it to not be fragile and weak. That's kind of the whole point. So it's really bad. It's really bad for everybody because this mine is the main source of iron across the Baldur's Gate region. And not having good iron means not only can you not make weapons and stuff and armor and things to arm your people, but you also can't make tools and, like, you know, necessary day-to-day objects. You there, stop! Sorry to bother you, but you should be aware of the danger you're in right now. There are monsters about, dog-headed ones. I'd advise that you return to Nashkel where it's safe. Actually, we're adventurers. We're here to help out. Perhaps you could tell us about what's been going on in the region. Oh, we could sure use some more fighting men. If you want to know where to go, just go up to the northwest. Up there is the mines. Emerson may tell you that he don't need any adventurers, but you don't listen to him. We need as many men as we can get. We have women too? We have, actually, half our party is female. Anything else? Well, yeah. There's this crazy guy. I think he called himself Prism. He's been making a sculpture in a cliffside. Kind of a kook, if you ask me. I'll see you later, then. Yeah, we'll want to deal with him later. I don't think we can handle him now. I don't know. We can see. We can see. If we see Prism, we'll see if we can handle that. Yeah, killing some wolves. Broken weapon? What? I don't think I knew weapons could break in this game. That's not great. Okay, well, let's give him a sword then.
I don't want to talk. Sure.
That's not great. Okay. Well, I might have to go back and buy him an axe, because we don't want to go into the mines with him using a weapon he's not proficient in. Kobold.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
That kobold was jumping like a kangaroo. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Kobolds don't look anything like what they do later on. Or even, like, other games. I mean, kobolds aren't exclusive to D&D. There's kobolds in, like, World of Warcraft. They don't look anything like those either.
Flaming! Or, possibly frosty. Death!
Wait a minute. Oh,
You
yeah,
let's
Nira, I
stand
still
back
don't want you
and
charging up
watch
and fighting.
this.
God, I really need to get her, like, a sling or darts or something. In fact, why don't I do that? Why don't I just go... I gotta get an axe. Why don't I just get her darts or something so that I don't forget to have her not run up and die. I just want her to have more health. When will she level up? Oh, she's leveled up for a really long time. I haven't really gotten that much experience since we started. Yeah, it's like 400 experience for my people. Jaheira was just really close to begin with. Once we start doing more quests, we'll get more experience.
Orion would be proud of your actions.
He just tells me that, like, out of the blue. Just, oh yeah, Gorion would be proud of you. Your dad would be so proud that you walked. Good for you. Thanks, Khalid. I feel much better now. Garrison. Yeah, I don't want to go there. Right? I just left his door open, so it just stays open forever. Can I go in?
Sure. Yeah, business has been poor with the iron shortage and all.
he's just like, yeah, sure, come on in. We'll do business in the middle of the night. No problem. Yeah, so he used an axe, so I want to give him an axe. Yeah, let's just get a bunch of darts. Whatever. I mean, they're super cheap. I think everyone's proficient in darts. Or at the very least, they're super simple, so she should be able to use them. Yeah. So, I mean, I'll just switch them out later if I can get her a better weapon, but I don't want her melee fighting. I don't ever want her melee in melee combat, so, and then I can give him back his melee weapon. Okay. Cool. Actually, I realized I forgot to do something here. So before we keep going, they get stuck. See what I mean? The pathfinding, they can't find their way out the door.
It may be a touch unladylike, but I'm gonna slit your throat, I am.
Nira, just fancy my luck seeing you strolling here, bold as day. I expected a hunt and a chase from the description, but who am I to argue with easy coins in the purse? May the Lord of Shadows guide you swiftly to your death. I'm just gonna chat. I would first know my attacker. Why are you doing this? Who I am is unimportant, though my name is Nira. What I am is a hunter of bounties, and on your head is a lovely little sum. Does this satisfy your request? I thought it wouldn't. No matter. That's okay. We'll just friggin' wreck you.
Uh-huh.
You've a task?
Really use Tensor's flaming
Wow.
over here.
What did she do? She used some kind of area of effect thing.
What is it this time?
Darn. Well, I mean, I guess just have her switch to her darts. That's what I got him for. And then I'm gonna have him bless. Hopefully that'll be enough to survive this. There's some bad guy over there that just ran off. Okay, she's being held.
Yes?
So we're all blessed right now, which is good. But we have several of us being held by things. I don't know what that is. Entangled or something? I'm not sure. But I know that 3 means they're just straight up held and they cannot do anything.
Oh, my heart's
So
really
that's not
not
ideal. See if she can kill with a dart. Yeah! Who did she get killed by? What did she die? Oh, come on. It's so hard to move around with this thing. Khalid. Khalid got the kill. Nice. Good job, Khalid. Alright. Well, like, everyone in this inn is dead, so that's fantastic.
Can I help you?
Can I help you? And then we just have to wait. We just have to wait for this spell to end.
You have need. I'll do my best.
Because I can get out of its range. I'm not sure who that guy is. I don't think he's actually aggressive. Yeah, see, every time they're in it, they get a chance to save against the spell. Against saving throws. And these. So whenever they fail... Oh, no, don't go back. Yeah, then they get stuck again. So if I move them out, then they'll be safe. But they're being held by something else, too. I don't know what the heck that is. That dude's just terrified of me. I don't know why. I don't know what hurt him. I didn't use any area of effect attack.
I need an air.
So I don't know why that guy's scared of me.
I don't want to talk. All right.
All right. Yeah, we got some magic stuff. That's awesome. Some splint, some good stuff. Was she really using a club? She's a bounty hunter just running around with a club. Congratulations. Who has the highest lore? So whoever has the highest lore, I'll use as my kind of identifier. Otherwise, I do think she had access to an identify spell. So he's got 4. He's got 4. She's only got 2. That sucks. Did I miss it? There's her. Oh, her lore is 10. Yeah, Imoen's. Imoen and Nira are the best. Yeah, because he sucks. That's fine. Okay. Well, let's get this over to Imoen. And she still can't identify it. She still doesn't know what it does. Okay. It's alright. 10 I don't think is still very high. It's definitely higher, but it's not super high. And then the letter. Yeah, so it's the same letter that we saw before. Oh, no, it's an updated one. Yeah. Be it known to all those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Catman, the foster child of Gorion, last seen in the region of Baragost, which was the town that we went and stayed in, where we got Nira. This person is to be killed in quick order. The subject is to be considered a formidable foe and is likely to have well-equipped traveling companions. This offer has been extended to all appropriate guilds. Those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 680 coins of gold. As always, any that reveal these plans to the forces of law shall join the target in their fate. This copy note. Okay. Probably into our journal or something. Yeah, so the price on our head went up. That's nice. That's cool. I think that dude's dead. I don't know. I can't tell what's going on with him. That dude back there is still freaking out. Oh, is this the barkeep? Yeah, innkeep. We'd like a room. Now that we trashed everything. Wait a minute. I do want... I should get spells set up first. I think she's good with that. Short magic missile. You know, I don't want her up front anyway, so I'm kind of thinking armor isn't necessarily the best way to go. Oh, but it lasts for hours. Why don't I use that? God, it's like mage armor. Okay. Oh, but I want to identify. Okay. Identify, fine. And he doesn't have spells.
Never had rats. No, sorry.
You do not dream often, but tonight the visions are vivid indeed. Long have you walked,
should be right back
but
while
now
they're narrating.
you find yourself back amidst the stones of Candlekeep. Your former home looms before you, the drab walls just as you remember them. Over the barricades you can see your old room, and you wonder if it really was as small as it appears now. As you stand before the keep, a familiar figure comes into view. Gorion stands before you, but his visage is shadowy and weak. He is dead in your dreams as in life. The phantom of your foster father mutely walks towards the woods, towards supposed safety, and beckons for you to follow as he did once before. This time you remain behind, knowing what is to come. Before your eyes, phantoms of the past reenact the pathetic scene that must have taken place in your absence. Clad in armor assuredly magical, a figure strides from the darkness. Admittedly a powerful mage in his youth, Gorion is all but helpless before the onslaught. As he falls, the scene begins again, replaying over and over. Each successive viewing makes the unknown warrior all the more impressive. As you stare at the murderer of your former mentor, one thought coalesces in your mind. You will have such power as this. Whatever it takes, you will have all that he does, and more. With that, a passage becomes clear through the darkened wood, and you wonder how you could have missed it. The trees close behind you as you walk, but you are unconcerned. The path feels right, and will assuredly give you what you seek. It seems to promise this in a voice you know, but yet have never heard. The image of Gorion's death replays in your mind throughout the night. You get used to it.
Yeah, we had our first dream. I got Larlock's Minor Drain. That's interesting. How do I use that? Oh, I just have it there. Okay. Interesting. Cool. That dude's still just like, oh my gosh.
Someone else.
He's uninjured. I didn't hit him. Why is he?
Why
Whatever.
me?
Whatever. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, so those dreams are relevant to the plot that actually spans the first 2 games and the expansion pack. Yeah. Who we are, who your character is actually probably more important than anything going on with this Iron Crisis. I do think the first game's story is... It's not that it's a bad story, it's just that I don't know if I necessarily think it was told all that well. Just because we have to deal a lot of this stuff with the Iron Crisis, and then like all D&D games, it winds up being super steeped in like Forgotten Realms lore, which if you don't know, makes it really hard to follow. They don't always do a great job of explaining things to you.
Hey,
Everyone in town used to throw rocks at me and tell me I was annoying.
Hey,
He'll just come and chase me down. Run away from Noober! We'll want to go back there. I don't think they have a quest for us in the Nashkel Mines. And that's where we want to go. So. Why is it nighttime again? What the heck? God. I don't think it matters when we go in. I'm a little worried the owner of the mine won't talk to us and we can't go into the mine without talking to him first. Somebody sent me actually a buddy of mine sent me a tweet that we should stream Among Us with Adrian and I. Adrian, I don't know if you're on the stream right now, but yeah, we've been called out to play Among Us. I'd actually really like to play Among Us at some point. I loved games like Werewolf and Mafia and whatnot. That'd be a lot of fun. I'd try that out. I feel like it's a game though that I'd really want to play with people I know. I don't know if I necessarily want to play with like a bunch of random people, but we should totally do a like TGO community night. That would be fantastic. It's one of those games, kind of like there's some games, you know, it's still on the same topic. There's some games, you know, that like are really fun multiplayer when you're playing with people that you know, and some that don't. And I know a lot of people really like Among Us with, you know, obviously with random people. I'm sure not everybody is playing groups that they know, and people seem to really like it. But I don't know if I don't know. It doesn't seem like the kind of game I'd like with. I don't know. It's kind of like those Friday the 13th games, or what's the other one? Dead by Daylight. I feel like those would be super cool with people I know, even though most people don't like them with random people. Just because you can come up with like, I don't know, you can talk it over. You can kind of do the debrief. I sometimes think the debrief is like more fun than the game itself. And I don't mean that as a knock against the games at all. It's just I really like talking over and finding out like what people were thinking at various points during the game, and I don't know. I always find that really fun. And you can't do that when there's random people. I mean, maybe you can with somebody, but it's usually kind of hard to do. Yeah, I'd love to do some multiplayer stuff. I'd love to do some community nights and just play games with the TGO community and whatnot.
Who you are? No, not I.
Galtalk. Hey, wait. Please wait. You've got to help me. They're after me. They'll be here soon. Get out of here, gnome. Calm down. Tell us what's going on, and we'll see if we can help you. They're kobolds, dozens of them. They captured me and stripped me down. The dirty imps tortured me for no other reason than to hear me scream, but I got away. They'll be here soon. We have to run. Get out of here. Oh no, it's too late. They're here. Oh, what the heck? That's cheating. Okay.
Go pester someone else.
Yes?
Nope, don't.
You're a queer fellow.
Nature's servant is good as done.
Flaming!
God's really not in this.
Possibly frosty.
Death! What you want? I've done had enough of this.
There we go.
Yes, my blade will cut you down to size.
Sweet. So yeah, when you have a big group like that, you can have you can aggro them to one character and have them just run around while the others just range attack. It's super cheap, super cheesy, but
You rang?
you know what? It's a situation where one bad hit will kill your teammates, so I just don't mess around with that. Oh my gosh, no! Stop it. I needed to find out who has the helmet. There we go. Helm of Infravision. Okay, so it gives you infravision. If you don't know, early in D&D, well, nowadays, like in 5e, they have dark vision, which lets you see in the dark, and it's basically lets you see like monochrome. In early D&D, you had infravision, which was the equivalent, but it works very differently. You actually see like a heat vision map of everything. It's actually, if you go back and read a lot of the early Drizzt stuff, a lot of the Drizzt books, they will talk about how he can see like the footprints from creatures through the Underdark, and how they hunt them using like the heat residuals that they've left behind in their footprints, which is kind of weird when you read it now with the context, because D&D doesn't use that anymore. And And it's for a lot of reasons, and they're good reasons why it does not use heat vision anymore, because from a D&D perspective, that gets really... It gets really wonky really fast. Dark vision is a much simpler system for a tabletop. But yeah, so anyway, that helmet gives us that. So essentially, in this game, it's going to let us see in the dark. That's weird. I thought... We've seen... Okay. Because one guy's making sculptures in the...
Mutton-mongering riffraff.
In the rocks, in the cliffs. Is he in that little... I don't think he's in this little section here. Maybe he's in a different map. Nope. I don't know. He must be in a different map. Because he's not here. Oh, or maybe he's just not here because it's night. God. Yeah, and I can't get into the mines or anything because the guy's not here. At least I think he's not here. I don't know. Oh, actually, the house might be up here. There's like a house you have to go into. Which I didn't see. Yeah, I don't see a house. Is it up here? No, it's too small. I don't know. It's been a long time. I don't remember everything in this game. I just remember I got stuck here when I played this the first time because I didn't know that there was a guy I was supposed to talk to, and I couldn't figure out why they wouldn't let me in the mines. I like whoever that is. Who is that? Oh, it's Catman. Catman's just gonna walk off by himself. Miner. Oh, maybe there's Emerson.
So you want to take a look at me mine, do you?
I really don't be needing adventuring fools wandering about me mines. Especially ones that think they can tromp about with nary a thought about asking permission. You got one day. If I see you after that, I'll have a new shaft dug for each of you. Got that? Good. Okay, well, I guess he's not in a room. Why did I think he was in a house? Maybe he's in a house sometimes? I don't know.
Stand away, citizen!
I wish you guys luck in there. Whatever's been causing all the trouble isn't something I'd want to run into.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Gather your party before venturing
me?
Okay, so this first level
so
doesn't have traps, I don't believe, but after that I need to start looking for traps. And we'll go into how that works, but that is a super annoying thing, and we'll talk about that. Oh, I've heard more adventures, eh? I'd leave while you still can if I were you. I've heard awful stories about what's been happening to those that go deeper into the mines. Why? What have you heard? Well, my friend Rufy barely escaped with his life, he did. Little demons jumped out of the very walls and chased him down. He'd be dead now if it weren't for the guards that came running. Of course, them guards are dead now. Old Rufy's around here somewhere. You ask him what he saw, he'll tell you. Oh, he's right there. It's like literally right next to you.
There's much work to be done.
What do you want? Tell me about the mines. What's been making the miners disappear? Demons! The little devils are everywhere, I tell you. From the walls, they're coming. They're gonna kill us all! Okay. Cool. Good story. Yay, we can get some of the contaminated iron, which doesn't sell for anything, so there's no point in taking it.
So dark down here.
What? Oh, it's just another fool here to save us. Go ahead, try to rid the mines of all their evil and get yourself killed like the last couple. Last couple what? Adventures, you idiot. You think you're the first to try to save us all? Not likely. Not gonna be the last, I'll wager, either. Where did he walk? Did he just walk through a wall? I don't know where he went. Whatever.
I think I'm coughing up blood.
Minor Dink, a visitor. Oh, glorious day. We don't get many down here, as you can imagine. Are you going to be going down into the mines? If so, could you return this dagger to Kylie? He dropped it when he went into the mine the other day, and I haven't seen him since. Sure, I'll return his dagger. Oh, thank you so much. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. I'm sure he will. Who did they give that dagger to? Is it better? No, it's just a regular dagger. Okay. Little kobolds. Wrecked. Get wrecked, kobold.
Stand away, citizen!
Okay. He's just like, I'm not gonna investigate. Nothing down there. So look at that pathfinding. Something was in their way, so they just decided to walk all the way around. Wrecked. Ooh, they got a hit on Jaheira though. 7 damage. That hit hard. It's a good thing they hit Jaheira, who is kind of my tank right now. A druid. I mean, I have Kagan for that purpose, but Jaheira's got more health because she's the only one who's leveled up to 2.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
All right.
Help! Help!
They're coming! The yipping demons! They're everywhere! Save me! Don't be foolish. I've never heard of a yipping demon. Never fear! We shall protect you from any harm! But there they are! There they... Wrecked.
Nature's servant
They're just getting
awaits.
destroyed.
Can I help you?
Go pester someone out. I need... Sure.
That's the other thing with ranged weapons. The other reason why it's really good to have in this game is because it can take some time before you can actually run up to the enemies. So if you don't have ranged weapons, if you're all melee fighters and you're fighting people with ranged attacks, you're just gonna get shot while you try and get up to them.
Possibly frosty.
So it makes a big difference.
I could really use Tensor's floating bandage over. Stand back and only take me to a licensed clinic.
I don't want to talk.
Let's just reload that. Otherwise, we have to go out and we have to.
Why me?
We have to get a cleric and pay 100 gold to revive her. Never fear, we got your back.
I'll do it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, they just took him like a champ.
Servant awaits.
Look at that.
You have need of me?
What
You
is
know
it this
I do want
time?
her to. Oh, she doesn't have an arrow. That's right. Go. Get his health back. Yeah, it's just an unlucky shot. You know, it happens.
You rang. Stand back and watch this.
All right.
Jeez, these kobolds are hidden for a ton of damage. They don't typically do that much, but these guys are... They're getting some lucky dice rolls.
All right.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I do want to switch her back, just so I don't forget later, to armor, which I need to actually use.
You've attacked?
Blessed does not last that long, right? I think we looked, it's like 6 rounds. It sucks that this doesn't scale, too, but that's the way it goes.
I don't want to talk. Sure.
So Bless is really good, but you have to use it like right before you start a fight. Nope, nothing that way. I'm gonna quick save. So we're just kind of hunting around. Obviously, you can tell the demons that they're talking about are actually kobolds. There are no actual demons running around this mine. Just obnoxious little kobolds. I'm not sure what that is. Is that a gap or something? I don't know why I can't go there.
What is it? Let's stand back and watch this.
Go past it. Why me?
There's dead bodies here, so it seems pretty likely that there's... Yep. They're enemies.
I need an ale.
Yes?
My turn to save the day.
Can I help you?
I don't want to talk. Go pester someone else. Sure.
Always remember to loot the bodies.
You have. I'll do my best.
Sure.
If none are better.
I don't want. Why me?
Yeah, you don't get handed a whole lot of gold in this game. There aren't a lot of people that will just give you gold. So it's important to make sure that you remember to pick up a lot of this stuff, even when it's junk, just because you can sell it and it's worth doing. Oh, hey. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, TB, I was actually just talking about that. I saw your tweet. Yeah, I would love to play some Among Us at some point. I just want to make sure everybody's got ammo. So she's still got 27 darts. Still don't like her using darts, but we don't have anything better right now. She's got 22. We'll probably want to restock next time we're in town, but right now we should be okay. Guess you want to kill us? Oh, I just realized he's got a ton of arrows. Yeah, let's give... Whoops. Or Imoen. Let's give Imoen some arrows, and who else? He's not really using them. Yeah, okay. I'll just keep this stack of 80 here for right now. We'll see, man. I've had years of playing Mafia. I know a lot of strategies for it. It's not usually a good strategy to die. Okay, do I have healing potions hanging out anywhere? She's got some healing potions. I don't really want to just run back. Oh, it didn't go down. She didn't take it. Oh. Okay, yeah, because it's like she didn't take her action.
Nature's servant awaits.
And I do want to give one to Kagan.
Go pester someone else.
Okay, that's why I didn't. Yeah, because I had paused it first. That's why it wasn't used.
Why me?
From the inventory. Alright. I think there's a trap on this bridge, if I remember. So I'm going to start using this. So the way you do this is you have to check this box to find traps. And then they're just going to make like a constant dice roll in the back every round. So it's every about... Oh, God, I don't know in game. I think it's 3 or 4 seconds, maybe 5. I don't remember exactly what the timeline is in the game, but it will make this check. And so every time you move, there's the chance that you will find a trap. Like, I guess if there is a trap around, you have a chance to find it. Okay, we gotta kill these guys first.
Sure.
So the trick here is if there's a trap on this bridge... Oh my God, she's just always up front. I'm trying to get her to stay in back. She just super doesn't want to. Okay, he's just gonna check for traps himself. That's the other way to check for traps, is just run a guy in there and they'll take damage. It's fine. God damn it. So one of the ways to do this in the dungeons and stuff is have your person check for traps, and then as soon as they find an enemy, that enemy will chase them, and you can just run them back into your row of archers. Boom.
You have need of me?
So that's the other way you can do it. Just because pathfinding is really obnoxious in this.
I've done had enough of this.
Yeah, you just my life for ire right into those traps. Which there are no traps here. So I guess I was wrong.
I don't... Sure.
But there will be traps later in this dungeon. I know that for a fact. Yeah, and you want to be careful. It's definitely one of the less fun parts of this game is checking for traps, because the traps start to become really, really excessive. So you have to be really careful about how you walk through dungeons. You have to go like, you know, little by little. You're just like, boom, boom. Are there traps? Are there traps? Are there traps? And then you find an enemy and have to run her back to the rest of the party and hope that they kill it. Why the hell is Nira still just running up front? I don't understand. You are a wizard. You're a wizard, Nira.
All right.
You should not be charging in front. This is bad strategy.
Can I help you?
Yes, oh, my blade will cut you down to size.
It is literally a dungeon crawl, yeah. Some of the later stuff. This game especially, the expansion has a big long dungeon. It's like several floors, and it is pretty much entirely moving like that. You move MON or whoever your rogue is slowly along while you have the rest of your party back there, and after you've moved far enough, then you move the bulk of the party up to like the new room, and then move MON around, and just anytime you find enemies, you just run them into the rest of your teammates. It's a lot, honestly. It's kind of frustrating, and it's one of those things that, you know, is why I like the Divinity Original Sin games a little bit better. Like, this was a phenomenal game. It was way better than the vast majority of CRPGs back then. But it certainly had its flaws. Like, it was absolutely not without flaws. Anyone who tells you that Baldur's Gate 1 or 2 are the perfect game are blinded by nostalgia. You know, they might fully believe that there are no better games, but it is not perfect.
I'll do my best.
Go pester. All right.
So, and traps are absolutely one of the main reasons for that. Secret of Mana AI. You can change the scripts, and actually I have shut off party AI completely, so that they don't do anything without me telling them to. Because, yeah, honestly, their AI is about as great as Secret of Mana. They'll just charge on in. The one thing I'm not understanding is the, you know, obviously pathfinding is always terrible. I just don't understand why Nira... I think she must be faster. Like, she must have a faster speed. Because she's getting ahead of everybody else. And I didn't think anybody but monks had bonuses to their movement speed, but she might.
I need an
Anyway.
help. Why me?
Yeah, super annoying. Super annoying and probably gonna get her killed. I mean, it has gotten her killed. It's gotten her killed on this stream. I suppose if you want to think of her as a badass, I mean, I think of her as a character with 4 hit points. So if she gets hit once, she's probably dead. Yeah. I mean, crazy actually fits her character pretty well. Her whole gimmick in this game is she's a wild mage, meaning her magic does not always work the way it should work. Oh, there's Minor Kylie. I can give him the knife.
So dark.
You have my dagger. Thank you so much. I was getting nervous down here being unarmed with all the things going on. Oh, what do you know about the happenings of this mine? Kobolds! They're overrunning the place piece by piece. We used to see them occasionally, but now you can't go more than a few feet without kicking one of them on the lower levels. It's not so bad up here with the guards around. Still, I wouldn't get caught in the dark if I were you. Cool. Gave dagger, got 200 experience. And he seems much less nervous now. Oh yes, I understand it much better now. I don't think I need any of these weapons. And there's Omnian soldiers, so I'm not going to take them. Okay, where have I not gone? Over there. I think that's how I get to the lower levels. Well, she shouldn't be confident. She has 1 spell at her disposal. And then, like, one of the weakest weapons in the game. But I need her. She's my only main spellcaster. See, once again, she's just like trying to get formation, but she's way out of it.
I don't want to talk.
I don't want to talk.
For the fallen!
Go pester someone else.
Ow. Poor Khalid. Do I have no, I don't.
You have need of me?
Why me?
You know, this game has a problem. All D&D stuff, like you're a magic cast or you're a caster at low levels, you get to do stuff like once.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, oh, what the hell?
Eat flaming! Or, what is it? Stand back and watch.
Why are the rest of you just sitting there? Attack! What the heck are you doing? Look at them all just sit there.
Can I can, but try.
Ugh. One attack splash. Yeah. No, I mean, it's a really good splash once. It's just... You know, that's it. Then she's done.
Someone else.
I can give her the gem. Khalid's got the potion. Character's too far away.
I need... Alright.
Yeah, and anytime you're in these narrow passageways, which is like pretty much every single dungeon, the pathfinding does not work very well.
I don't want...
Alright, well that was my last potion, so let's
You stand back.
Hope
and
that we don't
watch
need more.
This.
Otherwise, we're gonna need to rest in this dungeon, which will suck.
My turn to save the day.
I need an...
It's not your turn to save the day. It's your turn to stay in the back.
You must gather your party before
There we go.
venturing forth.
Okay, now is when it gets serious. Okay, I do actually want to turn party AI back on now. And I want, I'm gonna need to mess with their scripts a little bit. So, standard attack. If he sees enemies, yeah, so that's fine. I just need that on pretty much every ranged character. I don't need it on Imoen. I need it on her. Good old Catman. Kagain, I'm just gonna leave in the back.
I don't want to talk.
Mutton-monger and riffraff.
Alright.
You're a queer. I'm gone.
You're a queer fellow. It's weird. It's really weird having her say that over and over again. Yeah, there we go. So that's what I'm talking about. She's looking for traps, so she just found that. If I had stepped there, then I'd get attacked. So once you find a trap, you can click this one, which is they just call it thieving, but it's things like picking locks and disarming traps.
I've done had enough of this.
And we can see if she can disarm it, and you get experience if you do, which is nice. I mean, it's nice that you get experience.
What is it? This? I'll do it.
I'd rather I'd rather not have the traps, frankly.
You rang?
Something most unnatural.
So we'll set up our little wall there, so then when enemies run in, they'll start to attack.
I've done had enough of this.
So I'm gonna go look for traps and look for enemies. Actually, I want my.
I don't want to talk.
I want my group down here.
Right.
See, they're so bad at pathfinding because Kagain's supposed to be up front, and instead of actually just going around people, he just runs into them. He just like slams into their back and is like, "Oh, I guess I can't move."
I've done had enough of this.
An open wound in
all right, enjoy cleaning, TV. Thanks for stopping by. So, okay, can't go that way. Peace. So you always want to set up, you want to set up your people in a position that's going to be advantageous to them. If you set them up right around a corner, then they're not going to have much time to shoot at the enemy before the enemy can start stabbing at them. So you want them to be able to see down a long hallway is pretty much the idea. This isn't necessarily ideal because if I go from over there, I come out here, then the enemies are going to come here before my party can start shooting at them. So I'd like to, if at all possible, like this, run them down this hallway. This is ideal. Because now they'll start shooting as soon as they possibly can. Just like that. And they can kill them before they even get to us. So this strategy is definitely slow, but it is effective. Oh my gosh. Although if you're dealing with range stuff, there's definitely some different things you have to deal with.
Nature as you direct.
What you want? I'm gone.
Hide in shadows failed. I never really use stealth in this game because I never find it actually works. And I'm sure if you invest really heavily into it, you can probably get it to work, but I don't know. I always have trouble with it, so I usually just don't use it. Come on. There we go. And I'll probably need to bring my party down to... I'm not going to bring my melee guy, because there's no point. But I'm going to have...
I don't... Why
Well,
me?
I'll bring him behind.
You have need of me?
See if I can kill those kobolds.
I can't really did this.
Why are you running up front?
What
Is
is
her
it? This might
range
turn to
less?
save
I
the
wonder if her
day.
range is less. Jahira got hurt again.
Go pester someone else.
I can, but try.
Which sucks.
Yes, oh, as good as done.
Can I? If none are better.
My blade will
Time
cut
for a
you
bit of a
down to
rough and
size.
tumble.
Oh shit. Okay. Whew.
I need
That was
an
really
arrow.
close because that was
Need of me?
Nira that went and ran out right into the hallway.
This.
Yeah, she has lower
I
range
can, but
than others. So the darts have lower range, which sucks. I didn't think there's even a range stat. Yeah, it doesn't even specify what the range is. It does say, yeah, so it's a hidden thing. That really sucks. They really should tell you what the range is. Because that's kind of important information. I did tweet that I was going live. I tweeted that I was going live at 2:30. Also, if you follow me, if you want to follow me on Twitch, then it will notify you. All right.
Eat flaming. No.
There we go.
Frosty.
Oh. Oh. Hey, Adrian, how you doing?
Why me?
Yeah, I actually came on a little bit early. I jumped on a little early because I was back at 2:30. I was back home a little bit earlier than I expected to be, and I was like, well, I could just sit around for an hour and a half and wait for the stream, or I can just jump on. So I'm gonna quick save, and I'm gonna try. And oh, okay. Well, hello, enjoy TGO. Yeah, you got a lot of news to talk about today. Cool. Yeah, the VOD will be up later this week. So I'm gonna try resting and hope I don't get a random encounter. Sweet. Okay, we're good. What is she casting? Oh, she just cast armor on herself.
Pester someone else.
Weird. I don't know why she cast armor on herself by, like, automatically, but whatever.
Sure.
That's okay. I would have wanted to do that anyway. So that'll last for 9 hours. That's fantastic. Okay.
I need an arrow.
So let's set them up down here. That thing is not working anymore. Okay, I need them in a tighter formation. Okay.
You've a task?
Oh, whoops,
For
I
the
need
group.
Jahira there. Where's Imoen?
Yep.
She's right there.
I'm gone.
What are you doing?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing? That's... Oh, God.
Stand back and watch.
I thought I changed
this.
your script. You should just use your regular attack. No, standard attack. Ugh. There we go. I don't know why it changed that. Has it changed everybody else? It did. It changed everyone. Why did it do that? Ugh. Some of the AI scripting in this game is absolutely bonkers. Imoen I don't care about. And Catman, yeah, Catman I want. A standard attack. Because I just want him to range attack. That's all I want him to do. Yeah, because now Nira has absolutely no spells left. She's just used her entire day's worth of spells.
Why me?
Shut up, Kagan. No one cares about
I
your
care
opinion.
now. This way.
So I actually do want to line him up because you don't want him attacking at
Is it my
different
turn to
times.
save the day?
No, it is not your turn to save the day.
I'm gone.
Oh, Imoen. Whoa.
Yes?
None of these formations are all that good, but we'll use this because that'll at least have more archers in front. Unless the two of them just get stuck like idiots. Oh my gosh. Did that guy die? What happened to him? Oh, he just ran away. No, don't run. There we go.
What you want?
Well, that's brutal.
Servant
Jaheira should have a... Yeah, she has a cure wounds. So we're just gonna have to do that.
Yep.
Can I help you?
Go, pest. Sure.
I care not. I am gone.
Yeah. I might even need to, like, off-stream, just go and level them up. Just, like, fight some guys and go and do some of the random adventure stuff and just get some quests that way. Because... I don't know. I mean, coming in here level 1 is pretty tough. We might just be kind of too weak for this area. She's encumbered!
I need... Sure.
You're a queer fellow. What you want?
Why do you keep
I've
saying that?
done had
Emma?
enough of this.
It's weird. Stop it. She literally can't move anymore. Ever carrying too much stuff.
Sure.
Okay. That's one of the problems too with Imoen, or like most rogues, honestly, is that you want them up front, you want them scouting, but they usually can carry the least. So friggin' Imoen over here can carry 50 pounds of stuff and nothing more. Yeah, it's just gets to be real tedious. You know, our mage can carry more. I don't know why Imoen's is so low. I mean, I'm sure it's based on strength. I'm sure that's what the score is based on. Yeah, she has a strength of 9. Yeah, she has 11, so it's that. It's just like, oh, can't I increase that or something? I mean, I know strength isn't super important for a rogue, but I'd like them to not be, like, just nothing.
Yep. I'm gone.
At least we're getting a ton of arrows. So we're definitely not running low on those.
Go, pet. Why me?
And actually, I don't want those people up front. Like
You're all buffle-headed. I am gone.
Buffle-headed? Sure.
I care not.
Okay, and I do have her checking for
I've
traps.
done had enough of this.
I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of move them forward like this. I got my ranged fighters up front. Wow. That's not ideal. Okay, we're gonna move back here.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
There we go. So, sweet. Oh. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Oh, she's encumbered again. Yeah, see, it's so fast. She's encumbered just so quickly. Oh, his inventory is full. Okay, whose inventory is not full? Jaheira. Jaheira, you're holding on to, like, all these swords. And bows. Like, what is she even encumbered by? It says 31 pounds. Like, is that just her armor? It's just her friggin' armor! Wait, 25. See, that's why they don't give her studded leather armor. It's because she can't friggin' carry it. So ridiculous.
What you want? This way.
For the fallen!
My blade will cut you down to size.
Possibly Frosty. Death!
Not sure what anybody's doing. Why are you running
Stand
closer?
back and
Stay
watch
back.
this.
Yep. I care not. My blade will cut you down to size.
Awesome. That was a big old group.
I've done had enough of this.
It sucks that even at level 1, we're getting almost no experience for fighting these guys. Each one of those kobolds is getting each of us about 1 experience. Which, you know, to put into context is, I mean, we need a few thousand. Not a few thousand. Most of us need like 8,000. Although some of us do need more than that. Oh, it's just pretty ridiculous. A lot of the experience you get from this is through dialogue and like quests, or just fighting really strong enemies.
What you want? I'm gone.
Okay.
Yep, I'm gone. I care not. I'm gone.
Boom. There is a setting in the game. There's a lot of settings with the auto pause. You can have it where it automatically will pause the game under various circumstances. Some people do play it where it pauses after literally every single round of combat, and I find that annoying. It does not feel like the game's turn-based. It makes it feel just slow. But some people do prefer that, and that's fine if that's what you prefer. One of the things I have it set up for, though, is traps, because it's very easy to find a trap and not be able to stop your character's movement in time, so you wind up walking straight into that trap you just found. So I do have it auto-pause when a trap is found. And yes, it's very jarring at times, but it's a good way to not get your characters killed.
Yes, oh omnipresent. As you direct.
I think those guys are ranged.
What you want?
They're just gonna sit back.
I'm gone.
God, you win. So friggin' slow. Yeah, she found another one. Okay, so I want my ranged people to attack this guy. I do not want them walking into that. There we go.
I care not. I've done had enough of this.
Sweet. Perfect.
You're a queer fellow. I'm gone.
Alright, I thought there were more, but I guess there were just those.
What you want? I'm gone.
So I again want her just looking for traps. And just so you know, like, you know, it's all based around your find traps skill. So just because you have this going on does not mean you're going to find every single trap. It means that you have the chance of finding traps.
Yep. This way.
Second edition. I imagine that with Baldur's Gate 3, it's going to be a lot more simple. Actually, I would guess Baldur's Gate 3 will probably not use traps like this. This kind of trap where it's like, oh, your character fell into a pit of spikes or something, or there's an explosion, have really fallen out of favor in D&D, because it's just not, it's not really fun. There's not really anything that you're doing. It's just, you know, it's like you as a player have to remember to say, I checked for traps over and over again. And that's,
What you want?
So,
Yep.
I'm guessing that they won't even use that.
Yes.
I'm gone.
But who knows? Maybe they will. Maybe they're crazy.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Can I help you?
You're a queer fellow. My blade will
Time for
cut
a
you
bit of
down
a
to
rough and
size.
tumble.
This way.
Let's give that to our... Oh, yeah, she's way back.
What you want? This way.
So yeah, just because of the way the system works and because of the way the pathfinding works, you'll find that actually sometimes splitting the party is exactly what you need to do just to make sure things are kind of streamlined and that people don't just wander into traps that they're not supposed to wander into and, you know, all that fun stuff. I know that's like the one thing that in D&D you're not supposed to do is split the party, but sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes that's what you have to do.
You have need of me?
I'm gone.
Boom, look at that. I was pretty sure there was a trap there. But if I had taken just like one step forward, that probably would have been the end of Imoen. See, these traps are actually giving us significantly more experience than the kobolds are.
I've done had enough of this. Yep. I'm gone.
I don't have enough inventory space to carry the rest of it. We're in a quick save. You'll find a quick save a lot. Yeah, I save scum. That's fine. If you don't want to save scum, go for it. But, you know, with permadeath being a thing in this game, I don't know. You take a big risk. Certain characters, it's not as big of a deal. Like, we let Monteron die because I don't really care if he's in our party or not. Actually, I don't want to fight him with just Imoen. But, like, if Imoen dies, that's not great. Imoen's kind of a key part of the story. Yeah. You know, or your best character dies. I mean, what if Minsk dies? That would be... Why even play them at that point? So we don't have Minsk yet, but we will absolutely have him in our party.
My heart's really not in this.
Just letting everybody know.
I don't... Sure. Go pester someone else. I need an help.
Is he gonna follow us?
You're a queer. This way.
There was a guy over to the side I saw. Oh! Oh! No! Poor Catman. Catman's gonna take a nap in a bit.
I don't go pester someone else.
I could really use Tensor's floating bandage.
No kidding.
Only take me to a licensed cleric.
Damn it. Yes. That's what loading does. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can finish off these guys, and then I will probably call it for the day. I have to leave a little bit early. But we started early, so you actually got a lot more Baldur's Gate than normal. And like I said, yeah, I apologize if you wanted to jump in right at the start of the stream. We will have the VOD up later this week, so if you want to see what we've done, yeah, you can absolutely check that out on our YouTube channel. And I don't think I do a good job about tweeting out those links, but I will tweet out a link to our YouTube channel so you can follow that and you don't have to miss any streams. And I'm going to quick save. I think I'm going to try and get in a rest before we go, just so I can get everybody up to full health again. That is not a good place to do it, though, so we're gonna head over here. Again. Ugh, that ugly spider. I do not like spiders. That thing is horrendous.
Gorion would have none of this. 'Tis shameful.
What? Would have none of what? Okay. I have no idea what he was talking about. I don't think we've done anything evil. We've only done good things. I don't know. Whatever. We'll overwrite this one. Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for coming by. Like I said, VOD will be up later this week. Check it out on my YouTube channel. And always follow me on Twitter at VG_of the day for up-to-date news about what I'm doing, when I'm streaming, and yeah, now where my VODs are going to be, because that's important to know. Yeah, I think we're gonna, I don't know, I think we're gonna keep going with Baldur's Gate for a little bit, see if we can get a little bit further. Otherwise, if I can get Adrian to do an Among Us game, maybe we'll do that for a change. I don't know. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll let you know on Twitter at VG_of the day. Otherwise, you can also check me out on the TGO podcast along with Adrian Simple, or he's not going by Adrian Simple anymore. Just Adrian. TGO podcast with Adrian. That's every Saturday, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. We do stream it on Twitch, and then it's on podcast services shortly after that. Pretty much anywhere you want podcasts. I use Podcast Addict, and it's up there. I know it's up on iTunes as well. So you can check that out, and we do that weekly and talk about gaming news. So yeah, I'll be back next week with probably more Baldur's Gate, but I'll let you know. Peace.